We'll just do it during the show. Yeah.
What else was there we talking about? Thief? They want to talk about Thief?
We talked about it last week.
We talked about the...
I didn't mean news topics. I meant to start because we've started
We started right on air.
30 seconds ago.
Well, let's make it a minute ago.
Let's get down to business.
I was watching a movie the other day.
Oh, what movie?
Mulan.
Oh,
To defeat.
Kevin, I have Dark Souls.
And
Two?
Little Mermaid was before that
Yeah.
one, too.
Cool.
Haven't seen that one.
It was on NGC
Kevin, I
Squared.
forgot Dark Souls.
Little Mermaid?
Did you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to episode... I think I can project from back here, hopefully. If you can't pick me up, blame somebody. Episode 6. N+1 of NGC Squared, NJIT. We have feedback.
Oh, and that's the show. And that's the show. Thank you for joining us.
Apparently you can have feedback. Did not know that. Of NGC Squared, NJIT's Game Club chat. I, as always, am the guy in the middle, Ayodeji Asagba, reviewer for the NJIT newsletter. Going around the room is...
I am Secretary Natalie Caro
Secretary of.
of the Game Club. Of course.
Secretary of State.
Yes.
Next
We're all
to
honored,
you
actually.
is...
Adam Rathbone, treasurer of. Okay.
yeah. Kevin.
Kevin Shoemaker, president of.
Agreed. And Daniel.
Yeah. I'm Dan, the one sentence reviewer. That's it.
You.
I like how last week you were Daniel Peter Agite. Now it's like I'm Dan. And,
The only Dan in the
that's
world.
all we need. How many Dans are there really?
That you care about?
This many. Oh, that I care about?
He put up 20 fingers right there.
No, that's
Does a
7.
human being have 20 fingers, or 7 for that matter?
Yeah.
If you want to be technical, thumbs aren't fingers. They're
That's still
digits.
8 fingers.
What? 4 plus 3 is 7?
You have 8 fingers.
Well, okay, but I'm putting up 7 is the point.
But he just said, how can you put 7 fingers?
Anyway.
I wish.
What about...
So first up on the news, everybody, is Titanfall. It's launching Tuesday, and it's kind of a big deal because, not to be blunt, but I will anyway,
Please do.
Microsoft is apparently releasing the Xbox One on Tuesday.
Xbox One
no,
version.
No, the Xbox One.
With the downloadable version of
No, the
Titanfall.
Xbox One is coming out Tuesday.
Ah,
The
oh, yeah.
downloadable version of Titanfall.
No, I mean the system. You're not. The system was not essentially complete. They've been updating. Well, they haven't even been updating it. They've been waiting for Titanfall 2 release for them to put up an update that fixed everything that was broken and added features that were missing when you turn it on. Key point: Twitch never existed on Xbox.
One.
Chatting was an issue. Some voice commands. It was a big So they're doing that, doing something with the friends list. I forget what. I think maybe even increasing the amount of people that you can have in a party chat and fixing how that works as well. Like, it's a big front to make sure that this game works and everyone on your friends list knows you're playing it. But it's mostly the Twitch thing because all you had was the cloud thing. I forget what it's called. Mega Cloud or something. Cloud Sync. On the Xbox where you would save 5 minutes of your gameplay and then throw it on the cloud. But now you can stream on par with PS4. So yeah, anybody here play Titanfall yet?
I
Any
played the beta.
impressions?
We talked about this last week.
But now it's out. We can talk more about it.
Okay.
Like what? You can shoot people and bring giant robots and run on top of buildings. So
You sound so enthused about this, Daniel.
it's because of your presence, really.
Thank you. that doesn't hurt at all.
Because you don't have a salad in front of you.
Yeah, he didn't want it last week.
No, he wanted it.
And
You
then you
picked that
took
for
it.
2 hours.
So anyway, yeah, the game launches Tuesday. It's a big media blitz. You know, word going around the industry is that it's going to help Microsoft close the gap on the 3-point-something million PS4s out there to make them on par.
I got it.
Probably.
The biggest issue, both good and bad, though, that I got before this was Sony, as we said last week, launched in Japan and now has 6 million units worldwide. a full month and some change before they projected they'd have 5 million out. The thing is that Sony has launched worldwide, whereas the Xbox One is only in Europe and North America, and they're only 3 million units behind. So do you think that with this game coming out, it'll close that gap, or would they still need to, stop being stupid and open it to other markets, per se?
They need to open up the more markets.
Yeah.
They will, but
They will.
I mean, like, to be
obviously.
honest, like, they wouldn't. Would you buy it in Japan? Because nothing Microsoft sells.
Yeah.
So would
Yeah.
they-
Uh,
and then, like, where else would you have? All right, so you have Europe, which they're in, America, which they're in, South America, which they're in to an extent.
Australia.
Yes.
What about New Zealand?
What about Norway? What about Denmark?
But-
What about?
But New Zealand, that's where Middle Earth is, so,
Why
What
would
about
Frodo need
Kenya?
an Xbox?
come on.
Why wouldn't he?
Why would Kenya need an Xbox?
Come to Kenya, we got. What? No, it's a Weeble song.
It's a Weeble?
Weeble.
song?
Weeabo or Weeble?
No, Weeble.
Webble.
Weebl.
Did you say balls, Kevin?
I said Webble.
Weeble's wobble. They don't
Weeble.
wobble.
Wobble.
This is getting
I have a
really
question.
stupid.
I have a question.
Really?
I'm glad
What happened to
we've
the PS4
cut the
camera?
middleman out, so to speak. You know.
I got a question. What happened to the PS4 camera? Apparently, you can't get it anywhere, and people who do have it.
Well, if it's kind of like the it's similar to when Sony released the Move last or 2 years ago or whatever the hell the Move came out. Never used it. If you recall, you can get the nunchuck anywhere, but you couldn't find the actual big glowy dildo wand thing.
Right. Right.
Same thing with the Wii. When it was out, you could buy nunchucks ad nauseum, but you couldn't find a Wii remote to save your life.
Or Dildo Weeble.
Exactly. The problem is that these things were just released. Everyone was like, wait, this is cool, but didn't know what they needed, so they just bought half of it in the Wii's case. And for the PS4, everyone was like, hey, this is an Xbox One, and it's $40 less, so let me get that camera. Everyone bought the cameras, even though that there's nothing that the camera uses yet. Then because everything is still in back order, essentially, you can't find one. When you start finding PS4s readily, you'll find cameras. At least that's my assumption. Otherwise, I have no idea why. Because to my knowledge, you only use it to talk, voice command, and stream,
And take sexy pictures.
and take pictures that will be deleted off of Twitch. Hopefully. Kevin, what did you do with the PS4 camera? Moving on to news. Jack Tretton, CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment North America, is stepping down. As you may know, he is the guy who's been coming on E3 for the last 4 years, I believe, wearing those flashy, really sharp suits, having to deal with the media crap storm, being the Sony PSN outage, which was poorly timed to come right around the time of E3, but
He did apologize really
he
well.
apologized. He gave us free games for like a month. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I liked him. I liked his presence, especially after the PS4 launched. It was pretty cool. I do not... Daniel, who's the new CEO for Sony?
That's what I'm trying to look up right now. And
Shoutouts to NeoGaf for having the ugliest form ever. It's just gray and orange. Nothing... It doesn't help at all. I mean, he could have easily Googled this information, but he likes...
Danny likes being classy.
going to the least classiest thing just to 4chan. Shout
That's
out to
classy.
NeoGaf.
Well, it's kind of a contrast kind of thing. If you're classy.
Well, either
I'm
way,
not
do you guys
classy,
think
but-
that somebody will be able to come up with a like Jack's approach? Did you even like it? Because I personally did. It was kind of like the guy younger than your father. It was like he was old enough to be out of your bracket, but cool enough to still be hip with it. Kinda.
Yeah,
And he
see where
did
you're
have
going.
I mean, Sony was lacking behind Microsoft, and he took it smiling. And now they're pretty wow.
They're doing all right.
They're doing all right. So
yeah, right.
yeah.
Kazuo Hirai?
No,
No.
that's not him.
That's the old one?
That's the Ridge Racer guy.
That's Ridge
It
Racer.
says CEO. of Sony.
No, of Japan or the thing in
Racer.
general. No, America, it's like
Sony.
the Fisa May.
Jack Trenton steps down.
Sony,
Jack Trenton was the original one, right?
Yeah.
well, like
Okay.
Sony Computer Entertainment
Somebody
America.
was joking that what would happen if it was that guy on all the commercials who would always have a different title every time. They
Kevin
saw him.
Butler?
That,
Kevin
Kevin
But then he made that Nintendo commercial and they
Yeah.
fired him.
Yeah,
That was stupid.
that was sad. Yeah.
Really stupid. He was awesome.
Sean Layden,
Thank you. What did he do, Kevin?
currently the executive vice president.
Of just Sony?
Sony Network Entertainment International.
So he.
On April 1st, he's going to be stepping in.
That's one
Oh,
hell of a day.
that's a great.
Changing,
That's exactly what we want to make
changing
announcements.
our entire company.
Courtesy of Polygon.com.
April Fool.
Not
That'd be
April
on one hell of April Fool. Like,
That's like
I'm stepping down. April
this is actually all just the build up to an extremely good.
Well, he's been there since 1995. He helped the original PlayStation launch, so he's got some experience.
That's pretty cool.
He's not some new guy. But I will look.
But not the people who be watching the E3 conference and you'll be saying who's the new guy. Why trying to
Who's this?
Who's this new guy?
Who's this green sleeve, wet behind the ears fellow? He there for 2 decades.
That's gotta feel shitty.
yeah.
I've never seen you before in my life, but I made every PlayStation you own.
Do you trust the guy with that face?
Oh, he looks so bad. He looks not
I
good.
can't see him, but if I says he looks bad, then yeah, he looks kind of
He
bad.
looks
No,
bad.
he really
He looks like
bad.
that guy you know who's gonna be evil in season 2.
Boy.
So anyway, Jack, I'll miss you. Hopefully it is an April Fool's joke. If not, new CEO guy,
Good luck.
Josh Whedon, whatever your name is.
Sean. Just call him Sean.
Sean Whedon.
Sean Whedon.
Good luck.
Weeble.
Sean Plot.
Hope to see some good things from you. Next up, Watch Dogs
Yes.
has finally found a release date. Daniel, it's May
May.
what?
27.
27th. Kevin, you seem souped.
Yes,
Why are you souped?
because I wanted this game to come out in March.
Every time I see this game, I no bullshit think Rorschach the game or Rorschach the experience.
You gotta have to tell me about what you're talking
Because
about.
of the
Watchmen.
voice.
Watchmen.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy
Okay.
with the tell me that's
Yeah,
not.
the mask.
That's
You
not him.
didn't see
No.
Watchmen, did you?
No, I know
No,
who.
he didn't
I
see
never
Watchmen.
saw it. No, I know what
Did you
Watchmen
read
is.
the comic?
He read the
I
comic
watched
every-
one.
Why? Did you
Why?
read or watch?
Why?
I actually did see Watchmen
Okay,
somehow.
Is
Why?
did
I
you
watched
see
it on
the-
Netflix.
The Watch Dogs trailer. Is there
Not
anyone
in
in
a
this
lo-
thing
Not in a
who knows
long
both?
time. Not in a
I-
long
I
time.
There's
see
a guy in a trench coat walking around being secretive, hating everybody.
Right.
And then there's
Yeah.
the girl with,
Rorschach.
and then there's the girl with the dragon tattoo.
I didn't see
Yeah.
the new trailer.
Oh, the new
I
trailer.
just don't care. I know I will buy
No, the
it,
trailer's good.
so I don't want to watch it. But then what scared me was I saw some like gifs going around.
Yeah.
One is comparing the E3 reveal, and the other one was comparing the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not happy with how it looks. How it looked way better in the E3 review, where like wind would blow the leaves and everything, and then now you see like painted on leaves.
I
on
think
the
that was
sidewalk.
just the Xbox, the current gen kind of thing. It might have been. It might have been the
Then why
next
would you
gen.
go to like a conference? Here's our new game coming out. Let's put it on the PS3.
We got-
Do you have a?
It's
Well, no,
it's
you-
used.
you said the
4K
reveal
PS.
looks nicer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so they put it on the next gen.
yeah.
And then now the trailers currently are going to be for the ones that are coming out in.
But why wouldn't you
Neither.
still put like you wouldn't push Halo 5 on an Xbox 360 if it was on both consoles for the commercial? You would always make
Yeah.
it look like the better one. That's why Microsoft got in trouble for showing I think Forza 5
Five?
footage on a PC.
Oh,
And then somebody's like, "Wait, that's an Nvidia look. What?" And then, like, they didn't, and
Was
just
that
shut
they
up.
push backspace?
It's like,
This is
oh,
backspace
they
on
did
this
it.
controller?
It's like a funny thing. I think for Final Fantasy 13, they used the PlayStation 3 demo and put it on like their website or something. So not like the people would look at the images, you know, when you go on the website to look for the game
Yeah.
images, and then it would say like press X
Mhm.
and triangle and all. Like, wait,
Yeah.
what? And then they removed it.
Now featuring cross-system play.
Yeah.
You mean I could play this on my
PlayStation.
on my glass?
Yeah.
Smart glass.
Jeez.
Shout outs to Final Fantasy 13 too. That game's horrible.
2?
Yeah, you mean
I feel,
three.
like, I feel like the
All of
shout
them.
out have been
They're
diluted
all-
severely.
They're all bad.
He still here.
So yeah, Watch Dogs. I hope it's good.
It looks
It's
good.
scaring me because Ubisoft's. I was hearing that Ubisoft might annualize it again,
Oh no.
Ah,
which
they
would
did.
mean you'd have a Rayman, an Assassin's Creed, a Watch Dogs, and then the quality of all three would go down.
Well,
'cause
they
they're
did say
pumping
that they will
things
not start a new IP until they can make a franchise out of it. And
Uh,
Watch Dogs is one of those. Is one of those
So
IPs.
you
now.
literally next year you will have Watch Dogs 2, Assassin's Creed 5.
First, I kind of thought you were combining those into one title.
Yeah, probably, that would be
Like Watch Dogs 2, Assassin Creed 2.
So you have a guy in a coat with a hoodie.
I'd play it.
With a
That's
hoodie
literally
like
the
a-
same game.
I mean, I haven't seen much of Watch Dogs. The only thing I saw was I can't remember if it was a thread or a GIF or whatever, where it's like you find an alternate way to sneak into this place, and there's like a really convenient pile of
Oh
boxes
yeah,
over
somebody
the
was
Yeah.
like, wait, hold
Do
on.
I look like a Do I look like a child?
Yeah, that was a big
It's clearly
addition.
an
The video,
arrow
yeah.
pointing here, and then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the video I showed you guys a couple
Yeah, I
weeks
remember
ago.
there was a video.
Yeah.
That's right.
What was his name? You fucked up, Kevin. Why did you feed first? Why did?
Oh, right.
Oh wow, really fucked up there, Kyle. Couldn't carry a feather a few inches. Swear to God.
Feathers are hard.
Next up, Nintendo. I forgot to bring this out last week, but Nintendo has they did a promotion. How long is the promotion going on? Where if you register a 3DS or a 2DS and one of 8 games, you get a free Pokemon X or Y.
It sucks if you already registered.
Yeah, it really sucks. I was one of those people who stupidly bought a 3DS
I'll watch.
day one.
Yep.
So I registered it, and so I was in the ambassador thing. I got like 10 games out of it, which is cool. But now I can't get this promotion, so whatever. But
I mean,
by then you've already bought the Pokemon game.
yeah.
Whatever.
With its intricate story.
Somebody tell me why again they justified not having multiple saves in a Pokemon?
I always wondered that. But
They said
I
something.
never bothered
Either
looking
it would
up.
force people to buy the other game
What?
so that because they always release 2 of each game usually, and
Right.
since you can only have one save, you would just play the game over on the other one where you get new Pokemon anyway, which would
Yeah.
entice you to buy the other one. But I forgot the exact reason. But
That's
yeah,
it's tradition at this point.
it's pretty cool. Kevin, has Xbox Everything done something like that? Like you register?
I've done that way back on the GameCube. I would register my thing, but then I stopped doing
I
it.
think the only time I did that, I went to Square Enix. They had that. I mean, they still do, but they had this promotion where like how much ever stuff you've bought, they always came with that red code you throw away and never use.
Yeah.
And if you did enough of that, they would put you in tiers, and the people at such and such tier would get stuff. And I had all these games for like PSP and PS2, and I think Final Fantasy 13 1 that I never used. So I put all the codes in, redeemed it for a 5 postcard set of Kingdom Hearts. It's kind of cool, but useless. Let's see what else. I guess that's pretty much everything that Oh yeah, Kevin, I wanted to remind myself to ask you. Does Microsoft still do those things where they tabulate how many achievement points you got in a certain period and reward you?
Yes.
What was the last thing they did the last time they did that?
7.
Like when I know the Xbox Live Rewards does that. It
No,
tells
not
you.
the rewards.
Oh.
It rewards you for buying stuff. I mean, this
Yeah.
one was. Remember, like 2008 or 9, there was that a promotion right around when the Doritos game came out, the first one, and it was like if you gain this many achievements, you'll bump up to here. We'll give you exclusive like tags and then like a free game or something. And the people who get like 4,000 achievement points in like a week
Don't.
get like a free.
I don't remember
game.
that.
It was pretty awesome.
I don't remember that.
It was an Old Spice campaign thing. You have to remember that.
Oh.
They threw a million Old Spice nonsense at it.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And then there was another one for like Reese's Puffs.
Reese's.
It was always themed.
Reese's
though.
Puffs.
It was always, it was always themed.
Shout
Whatever.
out to Reese.
Because Microsoft, you should do that again. It was pretty cool.
Go Reese.
All right. I guess that's all the news that I have.
Actually missed one. The announcement of the third Arkham series game.
Oh yeah, Batman Arkham Knight.
So they ditched
the fourth one,
They
right?
ditched the.
What? Yeah, it is the fourth one.
They ditched the third one to. I don't make a fourth
Well,
one.
Origins is a prequel, so
I
they
don't
could
think
get
they
away.
did shit, but I'm pretty sure that they were
They
just
did
working
ditch it.
on
They
this
did.
one and then say, hey, you guys work on this.
Yeah, that's pretty much that.
To
Yes.
my discredit or credit, I've been scared to play whatever this one's called.
Arkham Knight.
No, the one before. The
Arkham
snow
Origins?
One. Yeah, because everyone says it's buggy, and then it's not buggy, and then it's fine, and then
Yeah.
who cares?
It's
So I haven't played it.
I mean, okay, it's
I was-
their real engine, so it's bound to have some bugs and some clipping issues.
I mean, I played Arkham Asylum was awesome.
Yeah.
Arkham City was perfect. How can you top it? You don't. So
There you
should I play Origins now that Night is coming out? And they're all prequels to the same game I beat. So how many times?
Wait,
you
Knight
go
is a
back?
prequel?
Well, you're fighting Hush. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Arkham City. He showed up and he left. That's pretty much that.
I know there's Hush.
Hello,
I know
Batman.
that Harley
Hello,
Quinn's
Batman.
in there.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
That's
Batman.
picture what happened. Like,
Harlequin's in there, so Joker's in there, but Joker's already been the villain like enough.
That's kind of his job.
Not even enough. After the way ended in Arkham
The only
City,
other
I can't-
people are Bane, who has been in there, Mr. Freeze,
who's
who's been in there,
Death
Only one
is
game,
cold,
actually.
Batman.
but he had a very big part in City.
He did. Yeah.
So you had
He's a
him,
cool guy.
Penguin, who's been in all of them,
Yeah.
and
The Riddler, okay.
the Riddler.
The Riddler,
who's
yeah.
been in all
Also
of
been
them.
He's
in all
been
of
all of
them.
them,
I
and
know.
he still
Like,
is.
the only
because-
one is
So let's not forget the
literally Hush, and no one knows who that guy is unless you read comics. So it
Unless
would
you read
make
the
most
comics, yeah,
sense.
that's true.
So that'd be cool. But to be honest, I'm only interested because it's coming on the next gens, so give me something to play.
Yeah.
But because I'm getting tired of playing DC
Yeah,
Universe.
it's on the next gen. You could drive the Batmobile. Everybody seems to be really happy about that. I mean, why not the Batwing? I mean, come on.
Complete side note: did anyone realize there's a Batman arcade game in
Yeah.
arcades now,
Now.
and it's a racing game?
No,
Actually, I've heard of
I
that.
took
Yeah.
a video of it. You play as like
Yeah.
the 1960s
the 60s. Batman.
Batman
No,
Adam
no, no, no.
O'Neill.
TV's
No,
Adam
Batman.
West.
While you have
Oh, God.
like it's like Tim Burton meets Adam West, and you're driving through Gotham, rappelling off of buildings and driving in this car, chasing one of the villains.
Okay, I'm going to the arcade real
It's
quick.
complete. It's like Rush 2049 meets What the Fuck Am I Playing? It's really good. Shout out to anyone who knows what the Rush.
I did
is.
like Rush. That was good.
Rush for three. Rush
I-
3 for N64.
To be honest, I think I only played 2 Rush games. Can't remember what the first one was. I know the second one was San Francisco on N64, but they were good. They were pretty good.
They were really good.
Yeah, shout out to the input your name screen with the stupid ass music on it. Remember that? What's your name? No, that's Sega. Okay. Sega. Keep it straight.
You ever wanted to lose a game? So
Guess you hear that?
it's like 1 second of some Japanese guy singing words he doesn't know.
G A M O V E R E A M E O V E R. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over.
No, choose your all right, so let's jump into the new releases for this next week, and finally we have a week where it's stacked. You have Kevin. I'll let you talk about the first.
Maybe we should save some for
By
next week.
stock, you mean you just.
Yoshi's New Island, you idiot.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's the
Literally
hardcore.
stacked
There's
next to
another
each other,
island.
you stupid.
Wait, there's other games besides Yoshi? I can't even
I don't
see
know
them
what
through
he's
all the
talking
Yoshi.
about. Look, Towerfall Ascension. What the fuck is that? Casual?
What's this guy?
1954 Alcatraz.
Is
I mean,
that a
come on.
black guy on the front? Is that racist?
How is it?
That's the bit. No, that's Azkaban. Which is the prison? Alcatraz is the prison.
Alcatraz is a prison.
Yes.
So when I said
Alcatraz Island.
yeah, okay. I was really thinking, what is Vessel? I've never heard of it.
Fun
Why
fact.
do they do
Fun
this?
fact.
with indie
You know
games?
the Payday, right? There's the black guy's name's Chains.
Yeah.
They were gonna call him Alcatraz originally. They changed it to Chains, and everyone's like, Chains is racist, and they're like, we're gonna keep it as Chains. Actually.
It's pretty good.
Fun fact of the day.
Atelier, Esha, and they release these games like every 6 months, and I'm always like, should I buy them? And then I look at the back, and it looks so boring.
You don't want to play them.
They keep making them.
They do keep making them because they still have the niche.
Somewhere
of-
the developers are like, dang it, IO doesn't like these games.
Oh, it's not here.
Let's keep making it.
Let's keep making it.
Yes.
Going up, keep
Al
going
does
up.
not like these
Yeah,
games.
keep
Let's
going
keep
up.
making
Yeah,
it.
go
How
up
far
to
are we
the-
scrolling? What was it?
Oh, no, I was looking because
Oh, yeah, there.
they
a little bit down more.
No.
Good,
no,
perfect,
there,
great, yeah, good. Okay,
There,
good.
stop.
You're
No.
good.
Stop the damn
I'm
mouse!
a hero!
Well, you can see the thing above it, too. Yes,
Maybe-
there,
maybe
stop.
stop.
Thank you.
they oh, I got something.
On
So
scale from 1 to
Kevin,
worst,
Dark
Daniel.
Souls 2
No, I want
comes
to
out.
talk about the other thing.
What thing?
There's another thing. They Konami announced they're making another Yu-Gi-Oh game.
For what?
It's coming out in 2 weeks.
For what?
Arcade. It's gonna have.
What?
It's gonna
Xbox
have.
Live Arcade?
Yeah, it's gonna
Oh.
have you
Oh.
probably PS. I don't know.
Yeah, PS.
I was gonna say, like,
it's gonna have the original Yu-Gi-Oh,
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal,
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh 5DS, and Yu-Gi-Oh whatever the
GX.
other GX. Yes, it's gonna have all 4 of them in one game, and you can actually play against old Yami.
Actually, no,
and-
that's kind of cool. I
yeah.
could- I
Well,
could
now
see that.
they added those Exceeds that they didn't
Yeah.
have in the last one. So now you have like 6,000 plus
Is it
cards.
a new game or an update to the one?
No,
That's
it's a
already
new
out?
game called Millennium Worlds.
So why hasn't Magic done this?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I was. Well, no,
Modern
Yeah.
Legacy, EDH extent, like just have that in one.
Yeah, Kevin.
I mean,
Why
I
hasn't
wish
Magic done this?
because Wizards of the Coast love money.
money.
Oh.
Sure,
Yeah.
but no, that would sell. You'd have a game essentially opening every unbanned card that you own, and you could either play through the game and unlock them, which would take an eternity, or
Yeah.
just buy the packs.
Well, what I was thinking was if Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh were combined, as Magic were to add all their cards, and you can get them through their campaign and unlock them. So if like Yu-Gi-Oh had the campaign of Magic and the deck building mechanics of Magic, it'd be the best card game ever. But then they would
you
lose.
sound like one of those guys in high school who was writing down like card game like he wanted to make, and you were making the rules in your notebook.
Yes,
Classic.
exactly.
I have this notebook.
This is gonna have attack and defense,
but
but,
now-
also special.
They actually just announced it, but it's coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it might be 2 weeks. So it's the first game to have all those things in it, and I actually look forward to it.
Do you guys like this thing? I want to get an opinion real quick about what companies do stuff like that when they don't talk about their game release until it releases, or this close to. So the 2 weeks is but something like anything that Telltale makes, you don't know that it comes out until literally the night before. Like literally like last week, I'm like, oh, Walking Dead episode 2 here. It's like,
Well, I guess
I
it's-
didn't know. I don't have any money.
I guess it's just for them like to see like how much hardcore fans they have, because only the hardcore fans will know.
But
That's
then
that's not marketing.
I
at
know
all.
it's not marketing at all. It obviously isn't
Not
marketing.
the day before.
Didn't Beyonce do that? She like released an album,
Yeah,
didn't
she
tell
didn't
anybody,
really- yeah, no.
and how many sales did it have?
A
Good.
lot.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so-
then
A
you
lot,
don't
because-
base a business on this.
Yeah.
No.
Which they've done.
Maybe you know. I
So
don't know.
Kevin likes it. Adam, do you? Like, if you didn't know Dota 3 was coming out until you lost the match, and then there was a little ticket that said, "Oh, download Dota 3 tomorrow."
I'd be very confused. Yeah.
It's not like they're
Well, I
losing
don't-
sales. I mean, they'll eventually download it. Maybe a week after they realize.
well,
it
Of
didn't.
course you can't, because then you'll go to the store and you'll
It's
see a
not
big
like-
ass Walking Dead
It's not
season
like
2 episode.
Yeah.
it's not like they get more sales the first day it comes out.
But you would.
You-
Yeah, actually,
if
I'm wondering
people
because,
knew.
like, all right, so I see what you're saying. Okay, they don't find out the first day, but they find out a few days later or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll still buy it. But I'm wondering, like, if they knew about it ahead of time, if then they might be like, I'm gonna buy it first day because I really like Walking Dead or whatever the series in question is. But if you hear about it a few days later, they might be like, well, I'm already a few weeks or whatever, or sorry, a weekend. Maybe I'll wait for it to go on sale instead. Because if they're expecting that kind of thing, they could just wait a little bit extra. I don't know if that doesn't really make any sense. Then again, not telling anyone about the thing you just made also doesn't make any sense.
Well, it looks like it's only doing it to downloadable games. I don't think. What's the last retail game that's ever did that?
You wouldn't have heard of them because
Yeah.
they didn't do it.
Halo 2.
No.
It
No.
came out and everyone knew it, but then they just started selling copies out of nowhere. Like, when something like that happens, yes. I worked at a store when they were doing it.
Yeah, because that was illegal.
Kevin, squint your
They were
face more.
selling
there
it
were
for the
stickers
release
like, don't
date.
sell the release one.
Yes, I still have the case that says that. I don't. That's like no, because they
Yeah,
said
they,
when,
the people did, yeah.
no.
GameStop,
It's
of
not like
course, not them.
guess
Kevin,
what? Halo
You
2.
can't argue with the doctor.
That's nice.
That's literally the only reason he's wearing it.
Kevin,
right now.
Dark Souls 2. Why should I care?
Yeah, Kevin.
Because it,
Why-
it
Why
has the
should
word.
I care?
Why is
Because it has the word Dark
Let me
Souls.
put it this way.
Everything's on
I
Kevin.
hate Dark Souls. Why will
and,
this...
and yet you talk about it more than
Why
like
will this-
Then all of
put
us
together.
combined. So you're saying what will make
What's changed?
you love Dark Souls
I
2?
completely ignored this
What's
game.
changed?
Save that there's a place
It's re-
called In Betwixt.
That's-
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
The name of the town is In Betwixt.
Well, it's rated T
Betwixt
for
myself.
T now, so now if you're a little squeamish, you should like it.
Halo's mature and no one's in so this isn't gonna help. Hey, you invaded my game, I'm gonna tell my mom. And you got this guy who's wearing like a giant cape on his head with a giant sword. Like, whatever, Kevin.
I don't know, because Dark Souls 2 looked like it went towards more of the Demon Souls route, but I don't think it looks. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I didn't play the beta, but it looks easier than Dark Souls 2.
the specter of casualism.
You're not the first to say that.
I know.
But then,
I
I'm
know.
looking at
That's
the
the funny
things. The
part.
guy's like, no, this game is going to be so difficult that you can die, and on the way back to getting your body back, I could kill you again.
Yeah, well,
how is that
that's every
not? How is
game.
that easier? Like, and now I can die twice. I
Price
don't.
of one.
I don't get that.
I haven't played it, but like
Why is this
I
a
mean,
feature?
because they have more stats. Some
Uh-huh.
of the stats are actually very helpful to have.
Okay.
like the agility one, because
That implies that some of the stats
So
are
that
not
means I
helpful.
can move farther or have more stamina. No, that was just
Look at all these stats. These don't do anything, but they're there.
yeah.
MLG. How long until the video's made of that? Just
I'm-
look at my stats. Agility +1.
Yeah.
Elite.
They'd be like,
I think
zoom in on Faith slowly, like go for the atheist build.
I think they went
Blaze effect.
more PvP-ish kind of way though. Like
So
they
they're-
went they tinkered that stuff a lot
so the
more.
stats are only edited because people like fighting people.
Yes.
So it has nothing to do with the boss.
Specifically,
the
people-
giant dragon there is more is worth less than the guy standing in the corner
That guy's got stats.
with 2 shields.
The wall.
Well, he wouldn't be standing in the corner. He'd be standing on the side of the.
I mean, they're trying to encourage online play because that's what's made Dark Souls, Demon Souls.
Is there
good.
anything? So I'm hearing something about is it easier to summon? It's not easier to summon. Is it the same thing?
It's
Because I can never summon. I don't
well,
know.
It's the same process.
it's the same process,
Yeah.
but
You're going
there's
to,
only limited time you can have somebody help you.
and also you're
It's
going
not
to.
easier.
Yeah,
Also, you're going to be invaded a lot more. In
yeah, you
Dark
can be
Souls.
invaded while
Yeah,
you're not
you can
human
say
or
you're
not.
invaded offline. None of you, and you say they're making it more casual. Every rule has been fuck you. Here's another
Oh,
stick
no,
to poke you
in
with.
Dark Souls you can get invaded while not online. Then by NPCs, but the NPCs are so they were in a
Is that,
challenge.
is that the video technical
Yeah,
term for it?
yeah.
You'll
'Cause
see
you're
that.
watching a DVD to play.
You'll see
Mario
that Dark,
game.
Dark Souls 2, we've revamped the AI system, has 67% less.
But I think the most important thing was is like when you get when you were
Nobody knows anything you're doing.
Morrowind?
well when
Nobody
you
ever will.
what is it?
Like-
you know
we
like how
doing
you
that.
I don't know if you know how you would open doors and levers you're just practically invincible
Yeah.
or backstab. Well, like
Invincible?
like if you're backstabbing somebody, no enemy can hit you while you're backstabbing.
Oh yeah.
And while you're opening a door,
When
no
you're
one can
opposed.
hit you.
I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Sounds like
Well,
Guacamole.
in Dark Souls 2, if you're backstabbing somebody, you can still get hit.
Why can't
Oh, this
Backstab
changes-
makes
this
sense,
changes
but if
everything.
I'm riposting you, how does that counter?
Ooh.
No, that's still the same thing. Because counter is basically frontward stab, whereas
Use the
backstab.
word
So
repose.
basically, if say
So-
like
No, yeah.
yeah, so like say if you're like trying, you know, like how before you would, you know, oh, not you, because I can't kind of relate. I think only the one that can relate to is Daniel. You know, you would just run past everybody, hit the lever, and everybody would just be swinging at you, and you'd just be invincible.
Yeah.
Well, now you can't do that anymore. Also, they can throw in some surprises, like, "I look, a door. Open the door, and fucking something will come right through it now, and you'll die."
But it's my fault because the game. I don't
Should've
like
paid
that.
more
I mean, it was
attention to
kind
your
of an
environment.
element. They had it so that if I countered your attack and I hit you, I was invincible until I was done hitting you. But it would only be like a stab, or if you had a hammer, it would just be like death.
Yeah, it's possible.
But now, you throw my sword out, and before you stab me, my friend shoots you with an arrow and laughs. Like, so now 2v1
Team.
is completely
This is now
unfair.
Team Fortress.
2v1
2,
was never fair.
Yeah, but now it's not.
just like real life.
Whatever. Daniel, go back to the releases. What else is coming out for next week? Since this week only has Yoshi's Island. Final Fantasy. It comes out next week. No, it can't come out.
10
next
HD.
week.
Yes.
It was the
it'll-
18th.
Yeah, it comes on next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Final Fantasy 10-10-2. I get to buy them 2 more times.
Say the Witch
No,
and
3
the
more times.
100
See, it's
Knight.
different. See, HD
What does that even
remaster.
mean?
No. So one's for the Vita that comes with just
No, not
10.
Knights.
Yeah.
Just Knight.
And then one's
Well,
for the
but-
Witch and the 100
PS3
Knight,
that
like
comes
he's
with
the Knight.
No. The Vita has both 10
Yeah,
and
but
10.
one's the
Knight.
downloadable.
10 and 10
Yeah,
too.
he's
So
the
yeah,
100.
10 2 is
No, 100.
downloadable.
No, but the
That's
problem is
100
I
Knight.
still have to buy the game twice.
I'm
You
the
do.
7 man.
Yeah.
It doesn't
All
make
the
any
P-
sense.
Where does it
on
say?
the PS3 and the Vita separately, like they don't have cross-buy.
That's so
Did they add new features to it?
Yes.
It's Square.
It's the international version of each game. So
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy X-2, you get an extra dungeon, a extended 30-minute cutscene explaining the story in between 10 and 10-2.
Oh,
What a
And
bounty.
in 10, you gain the ability to use the Master Spear Grid, and you get to fight the Dark Aeons and Penance. And Penance is, Jesus.
So you're saying it's a must-buy
It's a
for...
must buy. If you love 10, I'm buying this solely for 10.
Yeah, I
If you're
bought
gonna
10
look
like
at
3 times already.
You're saying 10? I don't do that.
Are you gonna, are you gonna get on the PS3?
I have already reserved
A-rated.
it.
On the
Look it
PS3.
over.
Collector's edition.
Pure vanilla.
No.
Cream.
Because the collector's edition just comes with a soundtrack, which I already have.
Oh my-
Just not the remaster, which I don't like anyway.
Yeah.
The Witch and the 100 Knight, if any of you like Disgaea.
It's a guy.
It's-
You're the only one here.
Just fuck you guys. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which got the $10 price cut, is coming out that no one likes because it's a
It's like
30-minute, not demo, but it's not long.
It's not long, but apparently,
You
I
play
call it-
and it affects the people in the next game.
yeah. According to Kojima, man, the Phantom Pain is so huge that it's just
It needed a demo.
yeah. That's pretty much that.
It
It
is
sounds
a
like
game
Peter
that was
Molyneux
demo.
now. We have to stop.
Well, Kojima,
yeah.
yeah, that's been happening quite a while.
Yaiba. Now, I've been interested in this one because the campaign is apparently sexist.
That's like
That's
even
why you're
that's like
It's
how
a guy who's been killed by Ryu Hayabusa, the ninja from the Ninja Gaiden series,
Right,
and
okay.
dead or alive.
uh,
He's been resuscitated a la if you've played Far Cry 3 or any 80s movie. He's been brought back as a robot, so half of him is a robot.
Right,
And
that's
he's
standard.
angry at Ryu who killed him, but
I
there's a
would be.
zombie plague that's more important. So now you're the Terminator caught in between fighting the guy who killed you and saving the world. But you're voiced, I think, by Steve Bloom, who's a sexist asshole. And that's the game.
the
And it's cell shading.
I thought you were saying the
Yeah.
game was sexist, so I was
No.
like, that doesn't seem sexist. I mean, that zombie
like-
apocalypse is pretty equal
but
opportunity.
you know the sexism is not even half the problem in this game. This game is a huge departure from Ninja Gaiden series altogether.
Yeah, because it's
It's-
zombies for one.
It's zombies for one, but the guy himself, he is really vulgar compared to Ryu Hayabusa.
He's like Jack, if you've ever played Mad World. Is exactly like
he's
that.
like a,
Only instead of a wife arm, he has a smaller
It is
wife
cool enough to
arm.
have
he
the
does,
word
and it's
change.
changed and that kind of stuff.
I like how there's Luftrausers and there's also Luftrausers, slightly louder.
I was wondering what that word was. I didn't
Luftwaffe.
want to
It's German or something.
Luftwaffe.
No, not Luftwaffe. That's Air Force. That's not no. Just
Oh,
Luftrausers.
and then we have Infamous Second Son.
That one's gonna be
That's a
awesome.
game.
They have Infamous Second Son in the limited edition, which is the regular edition if you reserved it, and the collector's edition, which is the one that comes in
with
a
the jacket.
jeans. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It doesn't
So
come
this
with
is
the
the game
is it
case that you
stupider-
get,
Is it stupider than
and
the
now
Dead Island
it's
Zombie
a,
torso?
this is the case you get for a normal game.
Right.
Now it's covered in a denim jacket.
Okay, but is it stupider than the Dead Island Zombie?
The Dead
torso?
Island Zombie was stupid,
Right. I mean.
but she was wearing what you would wear at an island resort.
So you're
What's
saying
wrong with
I don't know. Would you
clothes
have
and-
a headless torso of a chick with B cups, or a stupid denim jacket DVD case?
it's very
Well,
80s.
It's not 80s at all.
They both start conversations. I just think the headless torso starts different kind of
I want to dress up
conversations.
the case. You give the human the coat, not the case. Why is so I have to unbutton my case?
Yes.
Then take
It's like unwrapping videos are so popular, but now there's more to
It's
unwrap.
$90 for a fucking button-up cover.
I'm gonna go undress my game case
so
to
stupid. I have to wash my case.
It's $50 for a T-shirt.
I'm not happy with that one. So I completely canceled my reservation and put it on the regular one. Because the fuck am I gonna do with the
told
demo?
Got a shot play. That means some music behind that. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll wait on that later. And that's all the new releases. So everybody, buy Titanfall or Dark Souls 2.
You mean Dark Souls and
hate
both. You hate both.
I hate video games.
If you have reserved the game on PC, Titanfall, guess how big it is?
Well, 50 gigs.
30
Why
terabytes.
do you have to ask them that?
Because you know, you dummy. I know they didn't.
I didn't even hear your question.
How big is the game?
Ah.
Okay.
Titanfall. That is big. He held his hands this high, everybody.
This high, as you can see.
Yes.
Case is probably gonna be
Kevin,
like
guess
that.
a number.
The case is probably gonna be like that big, but then when you add the denim jacket, it'll be a little bit larger.
And it's a Titan. The jacket
The
has
Titan
to be
is a big jacket.
It wears a big coat. It's 50 gigs, like Daniel said. 50 gigabytes. I don't know of any game that big that isn't an MMO. And even MMO, World of Warcraft isn't 50 gigs, and it's been out for 10 years. And the only reason why I didn't flip my lid, my friend said on the PC it might be 4K uncompressed or something, which means it'll look way too sexy on a PC. Whereas on the Xbox One, the game is 22 gigs. So I was like, yo, what? But yeah. So if you have Origin, you can pre-download the game now. If you have any other consoles, they're specifically not doing that. I assume because they're weird, or they like the attention. They want to say our servers are shut down because everyone has this game, which is a tactic that people can use. But You're gonna have the Xbox One update, the Xbox 360 have Titanfall, the Xbox One have Titanfall, which will have an 837 megabyte update, and everybody doing this at the same time. Doesn't sound all too
Suddenly,
smart.
hard drive sales.
You couldn't play Diablo 3, and that was just 1 million people. Here you have 2 consoles and a PC server. Kevin, actually, can you play PC people and Xbox people on Titanfall?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
That'd
PC
be so-
supports more people.
Headshot. Headshot.
PC supports more people.
Yeah. Not 6?
I thought PC supported more people.
It does. Oh, the game in general, yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they designed
I don't
the game
think.
to
I
do
think they
that.
said it was 6 across the board because we can't.
No, I don't think
That
you
was a
can.
balance.
I don't think you can.
Okay.
The only game I know that
balance
did that was
for me.
Shadowrun.
Why is it the only one? Like I loved that.
Shadowrun 2's
Until
coming out.
everyone died. But
Wait, hang on, what were we?
Shadowrun, remember that one Xbox 360?
No, yeah, I
game
remember.
that-
I remember the game. What were we? What's about it though?
It's you
Support more
couldn't
people.
like a month or 2 after you couldn't play it on the Xbox because you would just die. The PC people would just,
Oh.
it just wouldn't let you. But it was the only game to ever do that. I was like, finally, I get to play with people.
I know they're coming out the second one, I think, for that.
I would love that, but it's only Xbox, I assume,
Uh,
or PC.
yeah, it'd probably be.
All right. All right, Daniel. Last week's question. All right, everybody. So now we enter our third segment, the last week's question of the week, where you find out your responses. And last week's question was, what is
Spiro.
your favorite video game genre? Yeah, I was about to say like we asked that before.
Natalie
go through
said
the
Spiro,
answers.
which is not a
And
genre.
then I'll tell you to stop so we can talk about something.
Right.
I wrote down my genre.
It's true.
I see a picture of a purple dragon. I don't know what that
But I
means.
wrote
Daniel,
down
It's actually
what it
Puff the
was.
Magic.
That's not even my favorite genre is.
I wrote it right there. RPG.
Daniel, read something.
Right. So from John's, yes.
Suikoden.
Okay, Suikoden.
From now on, John Suikoden.
Suikoden. Fine. His
Sweet.
favorite genre is racing and puzzle, probably. Puzzle for
Professor
for
Layton.
Layton.
Has you ever played Professor Layton?
yeah.
I do not have a
I've never played it.
I don't have a DS, so
I've
I
heard
never
of
never
3DS.
played it.
So
I don't
good.
have ADS, so I have nothing to play it on.
Professor
Yeah.
Layton
I have
is
nothing to play it on.
very. Oh, stop it.
I
You
have
can
nothing to play it on.
Too busy
Yes,
playing
you
Rhythm
can.
Heaven on the DS.
On my
to go
computer.
play
emulate
Professor
it.
Layton.
You know,
No.
do your stuff.
Calories.
There you go.
Thomas
But
Haig.
apparently Professor Layton's a good game.
All right,
Because puzzle.
continuing, Thomas Hagen, his favorite is the horror genre.
That's bullshit. Is Dark Souls horror?
I don't know, is it?
That's cute. That was a nice one.
Oh, okay.
Did you feel scared when it
No,
was?
see right there, Jed says survival horror.
That's
That's
different.
Dark Souls. That's Dark Souls. If Resident Evil is survival horror, Dark Souls is survival horror. I survived the horror. That was Dark Souls.
You didn't, though.
Survived the horror, and all I got was a stupid T-shirt.
That's on my game case. Dark Souls. Daniel, keep going.
Right. From Joseph,
Joseph
and-
Spaghetti.
we got
Hey,
action.
Joseph.
Mom spaghetti.
We got action and platforming.
It's so off.
Your point.
How's it off? What is off about that?
I like Last Action Hero and the Lego Movie. They're like two.
Action platforming go together. What are you talking
Action
about?
I'm just
platforming
trying
do
to
it.
strike.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Next.
like Jack and Daxter.
From
like
Fernando Lazo, AE.
I assume he means Street Fighter or After Earth, that Will Smith movie. I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
my favorite genre. Will Smith is my favorite genre. You could feasibly say that. He's
Go
been
to
in enough
Payday.
stuff.
What's he saying?
Payday. Damn it, no, you got me. We got horror.
Actually, what would you put Payday into? It's
It's
like
a horror like
Fine.
like horror like no, is it
Fa-
Fallout? No, is it what?
Fatal Frame or Silent Hill, but not Resident Evil.
Yeah, because that's not horror at all. Did you even beat 5 or 6?
Did you even beat?
No, 6 I didn't play.
Well, not the two. Not the last two. Well, like,
The last 3 were terrifying.
I
All
bought
of them
5.
after
5
4
was
were
bolder.
horrible.
4 is not even that much of a horror game.
No, but it was awesome.
It was
Yeah.
awesome,
That
yeah.
Sadler fight? Was he the knife guy?
No,
yeah.
that's no. It's not.
No,
It-
Sadler's the bad guy.
Sadler was
the
a
knife guy.
Napoleon looking dude.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, that's
Salazar, my bad.
Oh,
There
you're
was
talking
some
about
guy in Napoleon
Salazar.
armor. No fucking reason.
All right, you mean Krauser with the knife? That's,
Yeah,
that's
got
the
it.
name.
best.
I know you're not lying. That's what makes it funnier.
He's literally in the Spanish village.
Literally, yep.
It's fucking.
It's really
Gondola
deep
outfit.
symbolism.
And yours truly.
And he talks like a gay Frenchman. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Next game.
We got Natalie.
I don't know what that is, Daniel.
What?
With Spiro.
Spiro, is
I
that a
said
new
genre.
genre?
The-
In a
Hey,
press-
read. Stop looking at the picture and
press-
read.
Spiro, http://
DeviantArt.
DeviantArt is the forum.
What's the last thing it
DeviantArt
says?
is my favorite genre.
RPG.
Spyro's not an RPG.
No,
I never said it was.
But why is there a picture?
Can I not? Free country, okay? I can put a picture of a dragon if I want.
This is a guitar.
Yeah, it's just like
You have the right to say that.
What's that French picture? It's like says in un pipe or whatever. It's like this is not a pipe. It's really a pipe.
Alright.
Okay, from Percy, I create you go.
Actually, no. Hold on, because we asked. She wasn't here. Why is RPG Spyro your favorite genre? Why is it your favorite genre?
Why is RPG my favorite
Yes.
genre?
Yeah.
Because I feel it's the only kind of genre that I feel like I am the character of that game, and it puts me in the shoes, and it feels awesome.
So
Why did you
Io.
put the picture of a person.
Because is it okay for me to like a genre and like a separate game?
Why can't I be Spyro?
So Io, Skyrim RPG.
Oh.
No, we're not going.
Hey, Kevin.
God, we're
Hey,
not
Kevin.
doing.
IO
You do
RPG.
collect stuff.
So now we know that Io lost.
You do
Onwards.
collect
I
stuff.
IO is in
It's
fact an
still,
RPG.
Ronald
we've
was on my
established.
side. Like, this shit is not. Whatever. We'll
You guys were
continue.
arguing
do.
about it.
No, not what
No,
is an RPG?
yeah,
What specific game?
okay.
IO said Skyrim is not an RPG.
Percy-
Other people said IO is an
Percy
RPG.
said racing.
It's-
Percy, what'd he say?
Racing.
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 He does all
He
these
likes
things.
driving. Okay.
Everything.
Gran
That's
Turismo
fair.
1 and 2. And
Oh, the Matthew
Ridge Racer
Racer
5.
everywhere.
Ridge Racers
Ridge
were
Racer.
good.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah, good times.
Oh, Matt.
No, I think didn't he said I'm not gonna say indie games, wink, and then he like said something else. What did he say? What did he say?
I think
No.
he deleted it.
Did he?
Because this flow of information
this
doesn't.
flow of Matt, stop doing this! So weird. No, I meant what genres? It's like that. So he likes that genre that French guy from SpongeBob plays. That one title game. That one episode. Everybody, forgive me.
What?
That one episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick were a couple and they had a baby clamfish.
I do remember that.
And he was like,
yeah.
"I'll be back at 6 o'clock." And then every time, and then one time he just came back and said, the title,
Okay, well, after deciphering it, he actually did put something. He put JRPGs and casuals. He's getting halfway there.
casual?
He's getting halfway there.
It's a genre, the casual genre, every game.
No, because he said indie games like 6 times, so I'm assuming he's thinking casuals
What's
are
a
indie
casual
games.
indie game
What's-
that isn't every
oh.
indie game?
Indie's not a genre and casual's not a genre. I don't get it.
I like
Spyro is
games
more
that
of a genre.
people.
Honestly, yeah. Natalie has a point. Spyro is more of a genre than indie is at this point.
Confirm Spyro is a game. Indies are not.
Your move.
What did Hari say?
He said, "I'm not in the club."
This is the stupidest.
Because no, he wasn't. He was not provoked. Matt out of nowhere just went, "Oh, I didn't realize Hari was in the club." And Hari's just like, "I'm not really in the club. I'm just in the group." It's like, "Oh, okay." Like,
Dan, what did Dan say?
RTS.
Real time.
Master Race.
RTS Master Race.
It's a good one. I
Confirmed.
loved Command and Conquer, man. Tiberium's son.
Generals though.
Generals is the shit.
Yeah,
Not
it's
even
the
gonna
shit.
lie.
Yeah.
Generals is. I
H-
think it's like
H&M.
Lasers make superior weapons, General. It's
Tiberium's
like
son and then Red Alert. No, the third one.
the last Red
third
Alert
one.
they made was Red Alert 3, and then they made Uprising expansion.
Yeah,
I want the
pretty much
green cover. Command and Conquer 3.
That would be Tiberium. right?
Tiberium
Yeah, that's
Wars was
Tiberium.
I really, the next one.
You're right. It's really color
Next reply,
coded, isn't it? Shoot.
next reply is Matt saying what casuals are for him. And it can be anything except for sprawling epics that take like 60 hours
Matthew,
to play.
from now on,
No,
every
no.
time you post, I'm deleting it
No.
unless you
Let's-
get it
let's-
authorized by any of the e-board of the game club.
Let's emphasize
and
on
then
this.
notified by me.
His favorite games are JRPGs.
Yeah,
How long does it take to play those, beat those games?
like
60
How
plus
sprawling are
hours,
they?
well, hold on. let me
I'll
read this
scale from
again.
1 to 60 hours.
And I say casuals because they capitalized, can capitalized, be capitalized, anything capitalized, except sprawling epics that take like 60 hours to play. I don't got time for shiz pickles. Actually knows what that is.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, this is his favorite genre is JRPGs.
Yeah.
Those take.
Well, you know, he's saying he likes JRPGs and casuals, so he likes sprawling games and not sprawling games. It's great.
No, I think I see what it is. So he likes casuals because they can be anything except games that are 60 hours, which is why he also plays
Yeah, but-
JRPGs.
Yeah. He likes
So
everything that's
this
not
game,
sprawling.
the
and
only thing
also
wrong
JRPGs.
with indie casual games is that they're not long, which is why I like JRPGs because they are long. So I guess I get that.
But no, now he's saying he doesn't like long games.
No, he's just defining what casual is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the comma would separate the different. I'll take
Yeah.
Matt's side on this for sanity's sake.
Okay.
Herbert likes RPGs, I assume, for the same reason as most of us have already said. The longevity, they're good. You could identify with the characters. And I definitely am sure Xenogears is his top, if not near. Fighters, CJ Charles. I forgot I added him. Derek, what did he say, Derek?
Shoot 'em up.
Schmups.
Bullet hell.
Oh, he's like, I like shmups. Bullet hell specifically.
Yeah, it's
like,
I was in that shoot 'em up phase in like 2005 and 6. Games where where they want to kill you.
mhm.
That's probably why I don't like Dark Souls. 'Cause I jumped in and, like,
because you
I was
want
playing- the programmers are like, we're going to throw literally everything that we have at them, and then you'll feel good when you beat it. And
Yeah,
then you play Dark Souls.
I was never
and it
much for
beats
the-
you
I
on
was
the
never
head with
much
this,
for
I'm
the
like, I
bullet
did this for
hells.
years. I'm done.
The bullet hells are like, well, I certainly am moving pixels around. Just step this
And then you
way.
gotta play. You gotta strategize when you go. So the hitbox is inside the.
Yeah, the
mid-
hitbox is actually that one dot in the
That
center.
one
of the
dot in the center. Everything else is nothing. Castle of Shikigami 1 through 3 on the Wii is one of the best games out for it, and I did love that. I bought it like twice. It's really good. Voice acting is hilarious though. Last is Deshawn. He says fighters, and then what, Daniel?
action adventure, racing, and puzzles.
Puzzles are good.
This guy.
Daniel, what is your favorite puzzle game? You could say Tetris. Mine is
Legitimate choice.
it's a tie between Lumines and Super Puzzle Fighter. The Street Fighter one.
I like Super Puzzle.
Yeah,
I remember that, yeah.
You just pick Dan and
You're
show
Dan.
people with red.
Oh my god, he's putting all the same colors on my side.
And then when he would somehow win, he would like roll, but the game was made in '97 for the PS1, so the RAM couldn't handle it. So the background would be exploding, and you'd be doing a tumble roll for like 3 minutes, and then stopping every half second to pose like yo, and then jump into a circle. It was so stupid.
They're like, Dan's not gonna win. Don't
And then the
bother.
other guy's mad because he can't quit because the game's freezing, and this red guy who beat him with the easiest thing in the game is just rolling Yahoo! Like a fake Mario and red gi. It's so good.
My favorite puzzle game is Portal.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go
you
with that.
sneaky bastard.
Huh.
That is a puzzle game. I played Portal 1, no hints, beat it, loved it. Portal 2, got halfway through, they started adding the goo.
The Go.
Fuck that game.
Couldn't
Hey,
handle the
yeah,
goo?
quit,
Fuck that
didn't
game.
ya?
So they give you
Couldn't
the
handle
one color
gel.
goo,
Yeah.
then they give you the other, the orange and the gray.
They have orange, gray.
And then they
with
start
blue.
putting this silver thing where now you got, all right, so
Yeah, you see.
the
that-
blue bounces and then physics, gel, you gotta shoot a portal here so the gel flies through it.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it was pretty screwy with the painting mechanics of the
I do
game.
not regret that. The last 30 minutes was literally me watching YouTube videos, pausing, and then playing the game to do those exact same things. And then the last boss.
Wow,
fight,
you are so weak.
The moon.
The moon.
All right, so this week's question, put a toss. Let's do a vote. Everyone, the numbers are 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Adam, pick a number.
1.
Natalie,
1.
Kevin,
2.
Daniel. 1.
You just said 2, just be fucking hard.
Yeah, that would have been an asshole move. I'd have been mad. I was really thinking, dang, I was about to punch you. Like, don't do 2, because then I'd have to be tiebreaker. Okay, so the question winner is, what is your favorite stage?
I choose
you
2.
guys
I choose
did.
2. No.
Yeah.
What is your favorite stage?
This sounds like a
game.
fighting game.
And
I
no,
think.
no,
No,
favorite
no.
level, like
A
the
level.
library, Halo 1.
So favorite level slash stage.
A level, a part of the game that
The
you
fucking
reach.
background to Street Fighter. The favorite,
Why you can do
the
that?
favorite moment in time. Every game has a level, essentially. Even
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto has a mission. Call that a level. So anything that's like that.
Okay.
Well, stages count in fighting games, right? You could talk about that.
Okay.
I mean,
All right, fine, man.
I'm just saying.
And what is your favorite anything in the
I'm a
game?
big fan of shredded beef.
Daniel,
usually.
yes, the last stage in Devil May Cry 3 counts. Because you fight your brother in the waterfall. That is a clearly level 21, yes. Or 23, I forgot which one.
20x. The distant future.
God, what was it again?
Adam, what is yours?
I can't. I'm trying to think of.
I'm trying to
I
think
can't
myself,
of anything
yeah.
off the top of my head.
Natalie, yours.
Okay, mine would definitely be
I'll be surprised.
nah, it's really predictable. This is Mario Kart Double Dash, Baby Park.
The worst level?
I love it.
The
It's in a
actual worst
circle.
level in the
No,
game?
It's so fun.
The
Like-
one that the
because
developers
all
are mad.
everything.
They're like, we
everything
need we have too many good levels. We need to put a bad one in there.
Anybody can win. The browser shells are going everywhere.
I know when I play
Last place is
Mario
first.
Kart, I'm like, this is a good game. It's fun, but it's just not NASCAR enough for me. I need to turn it right.
But it's so. And then
Wait,
like,
it's that level?
Yeah, it's just
seven
a
laps.
No, no, no.
Seven laps.
seven
in a
laps in a
circle.
tiny ass
Yes.
circle. It's like the
That's
worst.
like-
It's my favorite.
the worst level.
That's
it's
like
so
the bad level.
No, and then it's not in Mario Kart Wii, which really hurt me, which is
'Cause
why
it's
I
bad.
Because
screw
they realize
Mario Kart
we don't
Wii.
have to do filler
No,
anymore. We can
no.
just make good stages.
We have enough
No.
levels that we don't need bullshit.
We've
like
got enough
Mario
blast
Kart Wii.
processing now to
It's,
just do all.
it makes a huge difference. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And with two-player, and with two-player, you can like steal their items, so you can like lap.
You can do
somebody,
that on any
take
stage.
No, but like you can lap them easier in that one, so that way you can take last place's items, get a star in first place, and you screw one over.
We value your opinion, but you're wrong.
Right. It's because you suck at Mario Kart.
Adam. Actually, it was an interesting
I'm
question.
too busy debating to think of my own stage now. Shit.
There was, actually, no, not you, Adam. But there was a thing I heard. This is a funny one. You guys can't talk about it a bit, but I did hear it on one of the podcasts I listened to. It was the funniest thing ever. Guy was like, I don't like Mario Kart games for this one thing. The only way to win is to either be in front so much that it doesn't matter what happens to you, or be in second place, and you'll win. Because being in last place won't do anything.
No.
Being in first place is the worst place to be in. And being in third place means you have to pass two people.
In the baby park, it's different. It's
So
It's
now
actually
if every
not.
6 people are turning
So
and you
not.
get hit with a blue shell and then everybody gets hit.
exactly. So in fourth place goes the first now.
You don't make games to cheat people out of
It's
winning.
not cheating. You can't even. Well, you can snake, I guess.
You
but still.
targeted player 1. Why is player 5 getting hit with
Then don't
his
be so
bomb?
close together.
It's not, so NASCAR, everyone be
Also
away
like
from each
NASCAR.
other, give them space, let them win.
That's crazy. It's
When they
chaos.
pass you, throw a blue shell and then stay away from the blue shell.
Or hit
and
the
pass
brakes,
them.
so the second place, like it's all strategy. It's all being crazy. It's funny.
Have
I
the
mean, there's
blue
always
shell.
the first place, second place tango going on. That's any stage.
That's
I mean.
any stage, but not the game where you have to be second
Yeah.
to win. You can't win first unless you're in so much first.
Well, I mean, that's just you. For me, it's different.
You gotta have your shield
That's
behind you
just
though.
how it
Unless
is.
you get by a blue shell, in which case, well. But,
What is the worst power up ever made?
That blue shell.
The blue shell.
We're not winning this blue
You,
shell.
you haven't learned how to dodge them yet.
Kevin?
Okay, so
you can dodge.
The last
Worst.
level. Wait, worst?
Yes.
Power up?
Yeah.
We're changing questions now.
No, shoot. I'm just checking, Kevin. Your best level.
Favorite level? The last Halo and Halo. The last level in Halo 1.
Halo 1 was, hold on, the one where you're in the Warthog escaping?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That shit's good.
It was-
That,
it-
that the Easter egg with the grunt.
Yeah. And also weird,
Was it like
but
the Don't Kill Me one?
no.
Or was it the Congratulations one?
No, it was something else entirely. Something about
It was like something about milk or something.
and his nipples. It was
Yeah.
it was weird. It was so weird. Like
yeah,
the thing is that, and the funny thing is that the
Wait,
timer will stop
Yeah,
when
it
you
was
reach.
timed.
Yeah,
What the
it was
heck?
time, and it will stop when you reach to that.
No,
partic-
you need to hear about this grunt talk about his nipples.
Okay.
You need to hear
It
it.
was so
But,
weird.
Stop the game. You need to.
but that level was so enjoyable.
It was
Like
awesome.
after
was fun.
coming from the stress of the library,
It was
you're like,
fun.
Oh yeah.
Everything is exploding.
Yeah.
Was it the Oracle drive or whatever? The spear, the thing that turned on you and shot the black guy.
oh, the guilty spark.
Guilty Spock. Yes.
And
Uh,
he turned on you. You defeated him.
He didn't turn on you.
He
was
did.
just-
Well-
Not that he did. Like he was like,
Oh,
I want.
No, I was always supposed to take you here to do this.
Yeah, he was pretty much like, I want you to activate the ring, but I don't want to activate the ring. You must activate the ring, or I'll kill you. Then I'll kill you for it. I'm like, why?
Did you just like shoot him once and he fell?
Huh?
I think you just shot him once and he just fell.
You don't really need to kill him.
No,
Actually, you can't even kill him.
Halo 3, you kill him.
Okay.
Only in 3 you kill him,
Yeah.
which is kind of a shame because 3.
After
is
talking to Audrey too.
But 3, unfortunately, 3 was the exact same level from Halo 1.
Well, they were all the same installation, so.
They
How
were-
did the Arbiter get into the clutches of Audrey too, Kevin?
I don't know.
Like, how did that happen?
I was walking along the street one day.
Because I'm pretty sure those were on different planets. How did
Space is one hell of a place.
It is, yeah.
that game got weird?
was a
Man.
Yeah, runner up would be the level in Modern Warfare 2.
Which
The
one?
one where you get
level.
nuked.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Where you get
That was Modern
nuked? That's
Warfare
what one.
One. That was one actually.
Oh, that
yeah.
was one?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
one.
everybody got nuked.
Everybody
Oh,
got
sorry,
nuked.
one.
One.
Okay, yeah, the
No,
one
actually, no. Two.
Two
People
was
in
no
space
Russian.
got nuked.
Yeah.
That's what
Wait,
happened.
no, that was
that
was
was
3.
Nukes everywhere. Nukes.
we have just explained Call of Duty in a nutshell.
Mario
They're all the same thing.
1. I got nuked. 2. There's no nukes, but 3 nukes.
From space.
You know, 2 is no Russian, dude.
Who had the nukes in multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, come on.
No, I'm talking about the
Come on, we're
single
talking
player
Oh,
one.
story-wise?
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
where
2 had nukes
The
in
part
multiplayer.
of 2, the end of part 2, where the what's his name, Colonel Beard, sent you on the mission to kill the guy who turned,
Yeah.
and he shot nukes or missiles or something. Remember, and then he said, "No, we're gonna let these hit so that we could fight a war in 3." That was the whole part of 2.
No.
No.
2, the
No,
last
this-
mission of 2
This
was...
is two.
Last mission of 2, this is 2.
This is two. Like
That was an EMP. What? No.
it was actually. And
Okay, they detonated the nuke in the atmosphere, so the EMP would cause electronic.
that's-
So
it's
no actually
space.
nuke.
in space.
Astronaut.
The astronaut
died.
did
And the
die.
astronaut did die too.
Then the
Rip in
first
peace,
one. First one.
astronaut.
The first one, yeah,
First one.
the first one he
Watch
got,
the first one.
yeah, the
Yeah.
first one he got nuked in the face right
that
there.
nuke scene right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that the one below.
Yeah, the
I
first one.
see
Yeah,
it.
first one he
Yeah.
got nuked, powerful
No,
scene,
this-
etc., etc.
You gotta go fast forward.
Gotta go faster.
yeah. You get to the helicopter.
Yeah,
he
go-
try, they're trying to shoot you down, all that kind of stuff, and we just gotta wait for it.
Triumphant
Wait, why are we
victory.
watching? I've seen this like a million times.
He did-
Oh, yeah,
there
that's
it
what
is.
happened.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
That
He
was
got
the first
nuked.
one, so it timed into. No, was that the same nuke?
This is
Yeah,
mine, my favorite. The first one. The second one had the nuke in space.
In the
Yeah.
space. The third one, a kid just got
Nukes
blown
in
out. That's what happened. That's pretty much it.
Mommy, watch the street. Explosion.
Explosion. Oh,
Yeah.
controversy.
This was an awesome part because
Yeah.
they let you. I mean, it's been talked about a million times over.
Yeah.
but
I don't
they-
know. Yeah,
They
so
let you play through the guys.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
hey, we'll skip that.
I don't know, actually, Kevin. Do you think that one was better, or the part where you were EMP'd and you were in a
Oh, in DC?
yeah?
Yeah,
and
in
you had
DC,
like 17 bullets.
Yeah.
It
that-
wasn't as powerful, but that was pretty.
Yeah,
fun.
Get
I
off
like
the
that.
street.
I
There's
think-
helicopters falling from the
So
sky.
like you had to fight your way through it. You were in a helicopter. The guy's like, "Here's my gun." He gets shot, and you have like 17 bullets.
Yeah.
But the LED
Yeah.
doesn't work because
And you can't tell because it's holographic.
So
Yep, yep.
it was really fucking.
No,
that
I-
game was so good. Why
I
did
like
you,
that.
Why did you
No,
die?
No,
that was
second
2.
one.
That was one.
That was 2.
No,
That was
two.
two.
No,
That was
That
I've
was
only
two.
played
That was
2.
two.
That was
I
two.
played that
You were in
mission.
My favorites
that was
were
two.
for the first and second one, but then when they branched off, that's when I started hating Call of Duty. And I felt like the quality just went.
Way down. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, that's a good runner-up.
Yeah.
Daniel, favorite level. And if you want to runner-up.
Of Sonic Adventure, the speed.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Here's Dante. Sonic.
My favorite level was Sonic Adventure, where Dante fights for.
Tails.
Damn. Wait, how'd you know the gem was a fake one? Tails! I never played that game, but I heard that voice clip once. I heard my friend was playing. I saw that once. I was like, well,
You know what
this is
I-
a scene for the ages right
I
here.
never fucking got as you've watched Chili Dogs every day all your life.
Oh, yeah.
And then the first fucking minute of Sonic Adventure 1, hey, it's Eggman. My name is Dr. Shut Up, Eggman. I'm like, when did this happen? My whole life. 2 lines. Shut up, Eggman. 2 lines. Daniel, why is Sonic Adventure what and what level?
Oh. Yeah, now I can talk now. Oh,
So that level is Sonic Adventure.
Shut up.
Keep going.
the
Yeah.
speed. The speed.
Remember that one time we were talking over there?
Just come on.
Daniel, Sonic
Please,
Adventure.
please go.
level.
I'm stumped.
The Speedway Highway is from Sonic Adventure 1. Let you be running on the road, literally. And then the second half of the level, you be running down the building trying to avoid the
Oh.
obstacles. Yeah, that was good
That
fun.
is a good level.
Better to run
I
than
have
curse the
replayed that
road.
one a lot.
Yeah.
You look little
I
animals
think
too.
I like the 1 and 2 though.
2?
2 had one?
Follow me.
If you're talking about one where you play a shadow,
I thought you could
Yeah.
play a Sonic on that too, or was that only a battle stage?
no, you can't play a Sonic and Shadow.
No, I mean-
too, but
Yeah, but didn't Sonic have the? I mean,
Are you talking
no,
about the City Escape
I
level?
talk a City
No, not the
Escape.
City Escape. There is a city nighttime level in Sonic Adventure 2, but I don't remember. I know you play as it with Shadow. I don't remember if Sonic can go on it too.
Speedway, no, the highway one is the one with Shadow in it.
Highway Star.
Follow me.
I actually got that reference.
Oh yeah.
It's barely
Oh
references.
my God, Sonic Generations has a speed highway.
It
Yeah,
did.
of course it does.
I never
You
even
didn't
got-
know that?
Isn't the whole
I
point of
just
Sonic
love half
Generations is like...
the nostalgia.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Sonic
I couldn't-
Generations is like, hey, remember your favorite part from that game?
Yeah.
Let's put them all together.
Yeah. Sonic Generation did a good job recreating that by making it more crazy.
Seriously.
I love that part.
Yeah.
We were old Sonic in the City Escape, and then
Yeah.
the truck was like a sideways cover.
Yeah.
That was so good.
It was so good, and the
I
truck
forgot about
had
that.
boss sauce in it too. I was like, what did I
Bath
call
salts?
boss sauce? Like it had shop. Oh, sorry, buzz sauce.
Oh, buzz saws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bat salts.
I like bath salts.
Never mind. Never.
That was pretty cool. Did it throw the saws at you? or
No,
did it
no,
just land on the hand?
no. It would just be trying to look as threatening as possible, trying to get close
It
to you.
was so cartoony though. I
Yeah.
loved it. Like, it was so cool.
gonna play that game.
Daniel, do you have a runner-up level?
A running up level.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be Devil May Cry, can it?
It could be Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
saying Devil May Cry
totally
at all.
your choice. We might make fun of you. We make fun of Natalie here, but it's totally
Nah,
your
you
choice.
always do.
It's Rainbow Road for Mario Kart.
Which
What?
one? Which one? Which
Daniel!
one? They're
Oh.
very
64.
different.
64.
64?
Because you can cheat
The
on
bad
it.
one?
You can cheat on it.
That's right, the bad one. Because I remember have losing a lot of friendship on that level.
Look how skilled I am. I could just jump
I
to the
heard
left.
that
It's
the worst-
3/4 of the goddamn level. It's the worst.
I heard
It's
the
so
worst
bad.
level in all of Mario Kart was the highway reverse level.
Because the car's coming at you.
Cars coming
God.
at you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so, no, actually,
That's
I
That's
heard. I don't even
normal.
play.
my,
Don't win.
see,
Swear said that.
you lose friends playing Mario Kart 64. Remember Peach's Castle, that track, right?
Where you
Yeah.
try to go in the house, and the house is in the
Yeah, it's the useless part of the track. But okay, how do I describe this? It's kind of the beginning. You go around a curve, and there's the lake in front of you, right? So unless you make a really sharp curve, you go flying off the side, right? One of my friends accidentally found out if you crash into the wall there at just the right angle, when it respawns you, it brings you all the way up to that big jump where you jump over the
Oh,
river.
that's dick.
You just cut like 3/4 of the course.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
So he would not stop doing that.
But all
We
Mario
couldn't.
Kart games
So we
have
couldn't play
something
Rainbow
like
Road. We
that.
couldn't play Peach's Castle. We couldn't play. It's like
I know.
Okay.
I
I wanna play
definitely
video
see it.
games.
We're talking about
Okay.
at the end. But yeah,
Okay,
keep
but
going,
I
keep
might be a runner-up though is from Crash Bandicoot, the Boulder
going.
level.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, the one
The what?
that.
The first island.
Yeah.
Boulder level.
No, which Crash Bandicoot one?
One, yeah.
I think I only played the demo to that.
You only play a demo?
I think the
Oh,
demo
All
had
of them,
that.
but I've only played the
demo
demo.
had that.
Oh, what a shame.
I
Oh,
mean,
what
Warp
is
was like too good. I didn't think I needed to go to the other
Yeah.
ones
Oh, why didn't you play the first one?
because I didn't. Back then, when I only had money to get either one game a year or subscribe to PlayStation Magazine, no bonus. Oh,
Yeah.
no reason.
There was no
Look
point
at all
then.
these fake games I have.
But Spyro's better though. That's right. Anyway,
But,
yeah.
but yeah, the Boulder level from Crash Bandicoot was just a whole load of
I
excitement.
bet you when you play it now,
Hmm.
you'll look at it and wait, is that Chris Redfield? At the top of the cliff, he just punched the boulder from 5. And it fell off. There's no one Photoshop this.
Why did he?
So
Somebody
he's
figured it
punching
out.
the rock, and then they just go to a different mountain. You see a rock fall, and that's the beginning of Crash Bandicoot. That's fucking hilarious.
Figured it out.
I
Yeah,
I should do
yeah,
it.
somebody should make a GIF for that, please.
Adam. your
Okay.
favorite level.
This might just be nostalgia goggles, but I'm gonna go with from Perfect Dark, the Carrington Institute Defense mission. I don't know if any of you have played Perfect Dark.
No, I
so-
did,
I
unfortunately.
didn't have the expansion pack, so it
Ooh, so sad.
didn't let me play it. Yet.
Okay, well, the whole idea is, I mean, spoilers for what 15-year-old game, whatever how old it is now. Your hub, I guess, basically is the Carrington Institute. It's where you do your training and all that other stuff. So you do whatever missions. You come back and you expect after every mission, you just load into the next one. It shows you walking into the Carrington Institute, and you're like, oh, what's going on here? So suddenly aliens attack you, and you're like, oh shit, what? The music that when it plays when you're in the hub level normally, it starts up, it's like a fast-paced version of it and everything. It's a good mission. It's really short, but god damn, that was fun. And yeah. It's
Round up.
memorable and fun and aliens, and you have to save hostages. But you have to save all of them, but you should, because they give you the best gun if you do.
Okay.
And that's I don't know.
And
I
you're
know my
out.
reasons are terrible, but dang it, I had fun with it.
Okay.
Perfect Dark, good game. If I have to runner up, I'm gonna go with the last level of Bastion. I don't know why. I like that
Is it the
mission.
announcer or that guy? I haven't played Bastion.
I never played it though, so
Is it the announcer that everyone loves the game for? Or is it?
Yeah, people do like the narrator.
yeah, but yeah, everybody
Because
reads
I
it.
guess-
I like Portal for Portal, not Portal for GLaDOS being the announcer.
it's
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
like.
I
I don't
mean,
just like Bastion for the
I've
narrator.
heard-
No,
I don't even know
mean,
what Bastion gameplay is. Just this narrator.
Indie.
Just
I guess think of it like a twin stick shooter. If that
Casual.
That's how it would be pretty much. Yes, casual. It doesn't take 60 hours.
uh-huh.
I guess without spoiling because it's kind of I don't know, but it's interesting because you start off the mission. You just got what was pretty much the most powerful weapon in the game, well, situationally, but you're like, yeah, I feel really good, right? It drops you in the mission, and suddenly you drop it, and it gives you another gun. You're like, or it gives you another weapon. You're like, oh, that kind of sucks. What is this? It's actually even better. You're like, oh wow, I didn't see this coming. You just floor everyone coming at you, like they don't have a chance, and then you get a choice. It's so hard to tell without spoiling anything. You get a choice to drop this super awesome weapon you just got in exchange for, we'll say, a story
So
element.
you're saying it's the Fable ending?
It is the Fable ending, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to get your dog back or kill the guy?
Kind
That's
of.
Fable.
Just get your dog back.
So,
get your
How
dog
many
back,
people
man.
got the dog back? But wasn't that like the bad ending or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Fable.
It's been a while.
So, yeah, ties into the ending really well. I like it that way.
Hmm.
I'm bad at explaining my choices, but dang it, I'm going to stick with them.
Okay.
I guess it's my go. I know I'm forgetting one, but my favorite level is Metal Gear Solid 4 Act 5. It wrapped up the entire 20-year legacy of the game in 3 hours.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was usually, if you've played any Metal Gear Solid game after if you played any Metal Gear Solid game after the first one, and including the first one, there's always a torture scene.
Yeah.
Where Snake is being tortured, yeah. 3 was the first one where you couldn't control the torture scene, but it still happened. You know what part it was really graphic. 4 was the first game that didn't have a torture scene, but they weaved it into the story in that the entire game is torture. So you started off old for whatever reason, as opposed to being young from 2.
Now you have a mustache.
You have a
Like,
mustache.
I'm still mad about that.
That's
Really.
how you know,
in two,
that's how
you're
you know
like-
he's been through bad torture.
And 2, which is a few years ago, you're like 20-something, maybe 30-something tops. And in Metal Gear Solid 4, which is like 10 or so years after, you're like 60, 70. You're really old for it explains in the game. So yeah, every time you beat a mission, an act, you go back to your chopper to be debriefed on the next mission.
I missed
You
the
get
beard.
and you go to your chopper to be debriefed
I
on
missed
the
the
next
beard,
mission,
okay.
but at the end of every mission, he comes back worse. Like he'll be shot, he'll be whatever. In the end of mission 4, he got burned or something, so he has a char on half of his face. So 5, you start off charred, you're weak, you're tired, you're old. It's getting to you, and what specifically happens is after Raiden helps you and becomes a god, it's the stupidest thing ever. It's so stupid. But you have to go and stop some program from activating blah, blah, the World War III. But in order to access it, you have to walk through essentially a giant oven.
The microwave
It's
hallway.
it's such a powerful... You see an old guy crawling through like death to reach this door. It's really good. And you have to play through it. And while you're playing through the top, in real time, the bottom, you see a war of your friends fighting.
Yep.
So you see everything in every Metal Gear culminating to this one part. So it's really powerful. And then the end, last boss fight is the favorite boss fight I've ever had in my life. I've only played it twice because I don't want to dilute the experience. It's really good. Have a save right there. Love it. Music is great. Everything about it. Hands down. My second favorite runner-up is... my runner-up favorite level is Ape Escape 1, the amusement park.
Oh.
If you remember that, I believe it was the one that you get when you collect all the monkeys up until the end of the game. Spectre, the bad white monkey guy.
The bad white guy.
Bad white monkey. He opens up his final level or whatever. You finally access it. It's a giant amusement park. It's filled with different sections like the Wild West section, the race car section, the bumper car section, the race track section, blah, 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 blah. Each one is a different theme. Each one has a different mastermind monkey behind it. And then when you get them all, it opens the door to fight Spectre, the giant robot. It's pretty fun. It's whimsical. It's awesome. It was one huge level that took like 40 minutes or so to beat. It's pretty good. My last one is... Daniel, Google Brave Fencer Musashi music level.
Music.
Oh, I actually know that.
I know you don't. That's my favorite. Just Google it so they gotta see it. There we go.
I know that. I know you don't know that, but
He
Musashi music. Look for the music level.
music.
On
Yeah.
YouTube, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah,
Kind
level.
of looking for pictures of
There's
it.
that's a specific picture you gotta see. Is it there?
Oh, picture.
Is it there? It's not
See, I
there.
heard Brave Fencer Musashi was not
Oh,
Oh
that
no,
good.
no, my bad. Go up. Dance
Dance.
level.
Dance. Oh wait, I think I've heard
You
of it.
have to. It's so good. Is there one with the... Yeah, that one right there. Fourth picture. On the left side. No, one below it. Two below it. Yeah, that one. So in that game, it's an action RPG.
Mhm.
You go around saving people from your town. It's pretty good. But this level, this woman's like, okay, if you want to fight me, I'm not gonna fight you. You can't hit a girl. So so the guy's like, I can't. How am I gonna fight you then? She's like, well, dance off. He's like, what? So the floor becomes a PlayStation 1 controller. And she's like, all right, so we're going to see who's the best dancer between us. Follow my moves or die. So she'll do a dance routine on the same buttons, and you have to match the buttons to dance. If you mess up, she'll shock the ground and you get hit. If you do it right, she'll get shocked. So you go back and forth doing this like chip-tuney music. It's so catchy, but it's so stupid because you're a samurai dancing.
Radio.
It's really stupid. And then you beat her, and then after 4 times, she like flies off like Team Rocket, but in slow mo. It's like it's so it's awesome.
Huh, well, you know.
It's such a good game.
I know. It is by Square.
Such a good game.
But it includes Final Fantasy VIII playable demo.
What do you know?
The one that was like 20 minutes long. I had you at Balam Garden fighting a giant mechanical spider. I played it so many times.
That's it. Scratch everything. New favorite level. Hey You Pikachu. The level where you have to get all of Bulbasaur's soup ingredients together, but they don't like tell you that you need 2 of this, and Pikachu's retarded and he can't pick up
Did you
things.
say PlayStation on it?
Did you?
Yeah, he gets mad. No, yeah, he gets mad sometimes. I said PlayStation once. He was just like, oh.
You seem like the type of guy who would like Seaman.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of Seaman. I don't
would
plan
love
on
that
playing
game,
that.
right? It's
I don't plan on
It's like
playing
Matt
Seaman.
the game.
Yeah, it is. It's
I don't want to do that, Dave. My name's not Dave. I can do this.
freaking Hey You Pikachu. I wanted to like that game so much, but
You
it just
wanted
didn't.
to, but
The funny thing is though, it wasn't always voice commands, because like what was it? They had a I'm trying to remember, like a quiz show kind of thing, but it was just literally just here's a picture of a Pokemon.
What's that?
What's the name of the Pokemon, right? And sometimes Pikachu would mishear or whatever, but sometimes you'd actually get it right, but it would go, Pikachu accidentally pushed the wrong button. Like, so wait a minute, how do I do this? I can't get him to.
You know what reminded me? I could not get the hang of Pokemon Snap.
I was gonna say when you talk about Ape Escape, the hidden final level, it kind of reminded me of the hidden like rainbow cloud mystical place where you Photoshop Mew. It's like,
remember like back in the day when you didn't have all the games and you kept looking up Game Pros and stuff to see how to beat those games and stuff, and then Pokemon Snap was insane. Like you had to feed the Dodrio, so it would cough up this. But
like
you would hold till the end of the level, throw it this way, and if you could just look around quick enough, there's Mewtwo. Like
you just snip behind you suddenly. But you can't just take a picture of it because it'll come up as question marks or something.
You have to wait and then do it.
Yeah, like throw a stun ball at it or some
It
shit.
was so insane. Why are there Pokeballs taking pictures and shit? Why are they here? That game was awesome.
It's actually an alright game.
So Danny, you asked the question already, right? On the Facebook page?
yeah.
All right, so everybody, please answer on the Facebook or the YouTube. What is your favorite stage in a game? Definitely, we'd like to hear your results. Except if they're just going to say, man.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm looking forward to.
All right, everybody. Time for the ending segments. Shout-outs. I have a very mad one. So I guess I'll go while you guys get yours in. Shout-outs to Brave Frontier.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So you had an update on Thursday.
Yes.
Brave Frontier is the hot, addicting cell phone game that everybody's playing. It's like Final Fantasy meets Pokemon.
Everything beats Pokemon.
Yeah, whatever. But it's really cool. And they have it themed that each day is a specific, in addition to the regular game, each day has a themed dungeon.
Today
where
is going.
You would go and beat the dungeon and you would get something rare or something that you would need. Today being the weekend is, like Kevin said, the coin day. So you go there, you beat this dungeon, you get a lot of money that you could use to buy items or fuse things. On Thursdays, it was totems.
I still need totems.
Is it totems or idols? Which ones are the
It's both. It's all in the same thing.
So the totems and idols are there on Thursdays. What you do with these units is when you get them, you can use them to fuse your units until their final evolved form. So think Agumon warp digivolving the Skullgreymon, like that type of.
Why would you use a Digimon?
I couldn't think of anything that
Why
goes
not
4 times.
Fairy to Moonstone or something?
I was like,
What?
yeah, you said
No, because that's just one evolution. I don't know if a Pokemon that evolves 4 times.
He's like, you said
But I know of
Agumon.
Digimon that
Eevee
warp
does.
digivolves. Eevee does 1.
I think he means like 4. I was like, you said Agumon. I'm like, I think I know that one.
Agumon,
And then you're like Gray
Greymon,
Skullmon. I'm like, I don't know that one.
Skullmon War Skull. No.
I know like
Greymon, Skull Greymon, War Greymon.
I know
Yeah,
like
there you go.
Palmon
There's
and
some fucking- yeah, it was right, right?
And
Warp
Jawamon
Digivolve.
and
Yeah.
Yeah, Warp Digivolve. And then the other one, Omni.
No wonder why it's not
Gotta
popular.
catch 'em
It's
all.
so confusing.
So anyway, shout outs to
I miss
Namco
Digimon.
Bandai. 90s. But yeah, so what happened was Thursday they decided to release a content update. And if you've ever played any game with an update that adds a new feature, when they update it, the game just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's working for me.
yeah, today.
It was working yesterday for me
Yeah,
too.
but I needed it to go on Thursday, so the game was down like 20 hours of Thursday. So when you could finally log in, the dungeon that you needed to get your units from was inaccessible. It wasn't even there. You couldn't even go. So they fixed the game by Friday morning, but by then I had missed the dungeon. And I had spent all week leveling my guy to get that part so that I could finish leveling him. So now I have to wait till next Thursday to get it. And as their compensation, they're like, here's a gem. I'm like, what the
is it a fire gem?
No, you need 5 gems to summon something.
Right.
You need 1 gem to increase your capacity for items or units. So I'm like, I don't want this freak you gimme.
It was just a salty fruit.
That's because you can't
Salty
even use
fruit.
them. And what the hell's a salty fruit? Is this One Piece?
As a matter of fact.
Daniel, what's your shout out for the week?
Well, that's my shout out for the week. I guess it's all. I guess it's all the hatred that I've been receiving for like Devil May Cry way too much.
I didn't get a thank you for fixing your PlayStation.
Yeah.
You could use that for a shout out, Daniel.
Okay.
The second time.
Okay.
But yeah, you need to stop playing Devil May Cry.
I have
I
no
mean-
strong feelings one way or the
I
other.
mean, I did try to stop playing
I
it.
want to call you Adam Jensen. So much.
That was Futurama. That wasn't quite Adam Jensen, but we'll roll with it. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Remember Futurama?
a Jensen.
Hey, your neutralness. It's a beige alert.
I'm a Jensen. You just give me an idea, I'll for the join tomorrow.
I know you're gonna do that one of these days. I'm gonna look at it and go,
I
"It's
didn't
not
ask
even-"
for this.
Yeah.
What you should have? You'd have sombrero.
Adam Jensen,
with glasses
trench
on
coat,
it.
trench coat, shiny glasses, sombrero.
I didn't ask.
Metallic sombrero.
I didn't
Elbow
ask for
blades.
this. I didn't ask for this. This is
So
perfect.
stupid.
Yes, thank you. That'll be a shout
How
out for the
have
week.
you been coping with
While he's
the
choking some
transformation?
guy out, saying, "Damn it, I gotta restart." Kevin, shout out.
Oh,
Shout out to Ron for giving me The Last of Us back so I can start playing it again.
Shout out to
I
the
was wondering. I
clickers.
saw that note. Like,
Shout out to the clickers.
you know that's not by me, okay? So
Maybe.
Literally
Kevin, did you
half
ever
of your
beat
gameplay.
The Last of Us?
No!
no, he still has.
He
I
just
really
got
Get
it
up
back.
to that part. Did
He
you
got
get
20
up to
minutes
the
in.
part where? All right, so you're ferrying the girl.
Yeah, he's doing
No,
that.
he hasn't. No,
You didn't get Ellie
He
yet?
just-
No, he got Ellie.
He got
Ellie
Ellie.
died.
He obtained Ellie.
He died.
Did he get to the part where they're
He
in?
reached out to where Tess died. Okay.
All right, so yeah. Now what happened? Spoil the fuckers, dog.
Well, no, Natalie had a good
No,
point.
not even that.
No, but Natalie earlier, she had a good point. Tess is not on the box art or anything. You know she's got to go at some
you don't
point.
know.
She's got to
Wait,
go
she
at some
does
point.
Plot. Don't know.
Well, no, you know how she
Tess dies.
That's mean. It's like-
Des
The
ties.
game's been out. Come on.
Is he
He
out?
did
keep
spoil
up.
Bastion.
I
It's
spoiled
been 2
Bastion.
years.
It's a long
I
time
don't know.
You guys are horrible.
Bastion's old.
That's
Yes,
horrible.
I have a black hole in my heart. I confirm me to be Akuma for some
I
reason.
mean,
So
I can prove that. No one's gonna be
Unedited.
spoiled. I
Like,
mean, somebody
it's gonna
watches.
be.
Go on, what was your question?
come on.
That's right. Go on.
Why are you
Kevin,
so
Kevin, go on.
mean?
I'm not mean. He never heard what I said.
He's asking where
You
you.
say it on the
I
mic.
didn't.
It's picked up.
No. I said it to you quietly.
Facing the mic.
No.
Audio's a 360
Did
thing. It's not
anybody hear?
forward.
Did anybody hear?
Natalie, you're on the mic.
Did anybody hear?
Downplaying
I don't
people
hear
who
a
listen
response.
and
I don't hear a
spoiling games.
response. I don't hear a response. You're wrong. Okay. So
Remember that? I just want to be clear through all this argument and negative feelings and
What?
lack of thankfulness. I just want us all to remember that Baby Park is actually the worst level.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
Spoilers.
Kevin, your shot.
Oh my god.
That was my shout out. You had to say something
Spoilers.
though. Oh yeah, spoilers. They make the world go round.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway,
And,
that part where you got to the school.
Nope, no, I didn't get that far.
He
No,
hasn't-
no, yeah, you did. Before, when you got Ellie and the girl, and you were, it's the beginning of the game.
It is?
Yeah,
In
where
the
you
school-
get, and you find out what the hell the clickers are, and then they're like We won't go down this hall.
That's in the office, actually.
It's the beginning. You have 3 people in
You're
the
not
party.
in the school. You're in the office.
Not the school where you have the boomer and the guy.
No.
No, the office.
Stop!
Okay,
Kevin, so
Dude, Kevin!
the 2 girls are like,
Kevin!
go down here and kill all these zombies.
Kevin, have
Yes.
you Kevin,
That
That
part.
wasn't a school at all.
It was a dark building, and I've taken
Yeah,
a year.
that's what.
Kevin, have you at least gotten to the part where you get hit by the nuke?
That part, you passed it.
He passed it, yeah.
I'm at the part where they got to the Capitol.
No, I'm like,
building.
how was that
Capitol
part to
building.
you?
Oh,
That part.
it was hilarious.
I know he's past the point where you get hit by the nuke, but before you shoot up the Russian airport. Okay.
Oh, so you,
Oh God.
Yeah, that part was cool.
I hated that
That
because I
part's
played it on hard. I had to restart. It was like the one BS Dark Souls like Blight Town moment.
I know you can. Well, you can talk to them and see how I got past. I literally just ran around in circles.
I had to like,
yes.
almost glitch the game to get onto that. I hated that level. Adam, yours.
Oh, shout out. I don't think I have any. Although you talk about Adam Jensen, I want to say shout out to the guy. Shout out to the guy who voiced him because apparently he can't get work anymore because everyone knows he sounds like Adam Jensen. So they're like, well, you can't do anything else. That's his real voice. So like, he goes to do other jobs and they're like, wait, we don't want you to
we
sound like
can't
Adam
have you 'cause
Jensen.
we're gonna-
It's like,
Adam Jensen
Damn it.
approves of Colgate.
I would buy Colgate.
On the box, I didn't ask for this. It's like no to bacteria.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the best
There's a
tagline for
relevant,
anything,
there's a
right?
relevant
Yes,
line somewhere
yes.
in that game, but
Fights cavities. I didn't ask for these.
I got a special question for the week.
special
it-
question.
I just asked 2, but yes.
Yeah, it's just about.
He has the
Which,
expansion
It's
pack,
just
so he
about the
can
game
ask me
called
questions.
Harvest Moon.
That is a game.
What exactly is it?
Harvest Moon?
Yes.
Oh, it's the best thing
It's
ever.
it's farming
the worst
simulator.
thing ever.
It's
Shut
it's a
up.
casual game.
Kevin approved of
It's a
it.
casual game.
It
Is
is
it actually?
adorable.
You're just farming.
By Matt's
Yeah.
Matt's
It's like
definition is
Animal
game.
Crossing,
It's
but
like
with farming
Does it
and
take 60
making
hours?
love. I mean, getting married.
It's managing a farm.
Daniel, it's a game about.
It's like a simulation.
It's about the loneliness of being a farmer.
It's about
No.
very slowly building up a level
But
100
why
Why the hell
pumpkin.
do you care about what it's
No,
about?
don't
Daniel?
question it.
It
I
just-
like this.
It was just something that I ran into. I got confused because I thought I should expect to be running into monsters at some point, but I was like,
No, it's
not
not.
That's Rune Factory.
About your
That's
articulture.
Rune Factory.
Rune
Rune
Factory
Factory has
fits it.
monsters.
You want bugs in your crop,
Don't you
Daniel.
mean
That's
agriculture?
that's the enemy. The boss is
Rune
the crop.
Factory
Because
is
that's
The
Harvest Moon
crickets
now.
are the
See,
enemy.
it was back when I was playing Super Nintendo
Even
games.
then, again, I was
Yeah.
reading the game pros.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Some farming? There's no Sephiroth in this. I wanna-
Yeah.
Shout out to RPG Maker for giving you the choice of making stupid RPGs. That is all.
Yeah.
I thought the way you beat, unless I'm mixing up games, which is very possible, but I thought the way you beat Harvest Moon was you get a level 100 pumpkin, enter it into the pumpkin fair, everyone gets sick and dies at the end.
You beat the game by dying. I already beat mine.
So yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
die
You enter your lethal pumpkin into the
No,
pumpkin.
no.
Natalie, what is your question?
Or was it a mushroom? I can't remember.
What?
Actually, I got a shout for you hosting the Gundam tournament that I was going on last weekend.
Amazing.
It was really interesting to
So
look
like
at.
top tier was like one of the crappy like I forget what it was like a fake Ninja Turtle robot.
Yeah.
thing. What it did was when you jumped in the air, it would put its limbs into like its shell and then shoot a laser out of the top cannon thing. But nobody could counter it. It was like,
No.
you have a giant Gundam and this little turtle, and the turtle's winning. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a good definition of top tier these days.
Yeah, it's like I like Ryu because he could Hadouken and nothing else.
Yeah,
He's
Steven.
top tier.
It's top tier right there.
10 out of 10. Natalie, your shout out.
I have no shout out. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Just talk about anything.
Dun, 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 dun,
Shout
dun,
out.
dun.
Oh yeah,
to-
remember that
I don't
big
know.
boss that raped you in Brave Frontier when you had all those fire guys?
Just go right into that conversation.
He just have to be.
The
he
water,
have-
remember the
he have to
water
be able to
guy
win,
at the
right?
dungeon?
Yeah,
Big boss?
Just the
There was
word
never a
choice,
dungeon.
the
Yeah,
out of
water boss
nowhere.
there.
The,
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
where
you didn't know
rape-
the water
no,
boss?
no,
That kind of stuff.
You said
I
this
mean,
last week.
we not asked for this,
Yeah.
you know.
The big dragon thing?
No.
Well, he ended up like killing everybody except for the tree. And I
It's
literally,
these water.
I literally like killed him with just a tree.
Yeah, it's
Tree's very good.
It's so stupid.
Tree.
Because
Got
I
that-
have all
got that
fire.
tiny
He's like,
algae.
breathe, dead. What? Why?
Why?
I had to buy it. Anyway,
Tree's good, man. You
Guess
get
I'll do
35%
mine.
clean.
No, I already did mine. Never mind. So before we do, I had one thing I wanted us to go out on. You brought up a good point before. House rules. for your games. Remember back then when you had friends come over, like Adam said, and he had that one guy who would do the game breaking glitch that would go through the map and have a 6-second lap, and everybody had like a minute or two. So let's go around real quick, not to take too much longer of everybody's time, but what were the house rules for games that you remember playing a lot? Like Mortal Kombat, no Sub-Zero because we all know how to freeze and we can't block it, so none of that. Guitar Hero, no Through the Fire because I don't have 10 minutes to beat you. Daniel, no Spike.
No Spike.
No
Can't
Spike.
play PlayStation
So,
all the
like,
time.
no Spike. Everyone knows. No
Everybody
Spike.
knows no
So like
Spike.
everybody, what were your? If you remember any, what was your house rules?
I think mine was.
I think ours was like no, you first.
Okay, mine back then was a Tekken tournament. One guy was not allowed to play King ever because of his
Master Thrabs.
10-hit combo and his low kick that you loves to use all the time. God, I was
2, 3
paid.
grab. Like
And then Tekken 3. At some point, you can only play Eddie on one round once, and that's pretty much that.
I can hear his music. Round 1.
Round 1, fight, kick, freaking kick. Oh
He's
god.
so cheap. Like he can only kick. I don't know what to do. To not kick.
Not kick. So if you win that fight with that character, you pick someone else entirely, and on the way of facing the next person. That was the rule we had down, and it was pretty effective too because.
I mean, Eddie sucked until like 4. And I was like, okay, now I can use him.
Now it's okay. And then Tekken 5 came around, and yeah.
Kevin, your house rules?
For fighting games, you can't use boss characters because they're
What?
usually cheap.
Wait,
Depends.
SNK?
Like, if you're talking
I talk about
like-
SNK?
Like Ivan Ooze. Yeah, he's broken, but I'm not.
If it's like a Dead or Alive with
No, we're talking about like non-generic. Like Dead or Alive, you couldn't use
Tengu.
Tengu.
Yeah.
And, and the Yu Yu Hakusho game, you couldn't use fucking Big Takuro.
Oh.
It's like, also, no Freebird. Unless mutual agreement.
No, that would be the last song.
Yeah.
Not the first. Yo, let's play guitar. Yeah. Level 1 through the 5. Freebird. Oh, you say level 2 Freebird. Level 3 Rush 2112. Fuck you.
I still gotta download that one. Thanks for reminding me.
It's just a game. Just buy Rock. You have Guitar Hero Wars Rock. You already have it. You don't need to download.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's better than Rock Band.
No, it's not.
Because you can play the whole
They
thing.
made the game. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Any other one? Just
We used to play a lot of Mario Party. And I think the rule was...
don't play Mario.
if the computer cheats, which was like every game, you always have to aim at the computer. Even if you're on his team, you just have to be a dick. Too.
Sorry, computer guy.
Sorry,
but you
computer
broke the
guy, but you broke the rules.
I gotta-
I gotta take you down.
Also in GoldenEye, you can't use the golden gun.
Why not?
You didn't block Oddjob, but you blocked the
Fuck,
gun.
Really? Like
The guy would
I mean-
walk around and chop your knees, and you'd die.
I mean, not even the moon laser for goodness sake. Like, come on.
Well, no, everyone would have to have odd job or be the golden gun, but you can't have that one guy with the golden gun.
Be that one guy with the golden.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Was it in Perfect Dark, the laptop gun,
Yeah.
and then the gun that can see through walls? Were they the same gun?
No. Laptop gun was the
You
laptop
could
was the
throw it
sentry
out.
gun.
Yeah, and then the alien
Farsight
gun.
XR20
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
alien.
was
like
the
that.
bullshit
Was it the
lock-on
one-
sniper
We act-
rifle.
Yeah.
One
That
shot,
was
You're like,
on
you're like,
through
well, I mean,
walls.
you do have to track them. That's kind of tricky. Oh, the secondary is auto lock on. Okay, I'm good at this game.
You're
guys.
messing around with that because you would kill the guy. You're like, okay, I'm looking through the walls, see him spawn, bam. Oh, okay, I see him
Seems
through the
horrible.
walls.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah,
got a
Perfect Dark
win.
was like, we'll just turn off alien weapons.
Literally has a win button.
Although it was fun, to be fair. You remember the Reaper?
Yeah. No.
Like, okay, it was just like, it looked like a chainsaw. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a two-handed chainsaw, if that makes sense. Like the blade went toward them, and it just shot bullets everywhere. Like it just sprayed them everywhere. The Lord was like, "Oh, you're not a skater, or you're not strong enough to hold it, so you just like fire everywhere." That was fun because it was just like two guys meet each other in a hallway, paintball mode. The entire
yeah.
hallway's covered in bullets. Neither of them die. but yeah, the Farsight was bullshit. Don't play with the Farsight. Don't play with mines, even if you really want to, because you end up hating each other faster than usual.
So yeah, my bad. But what are your?
I'm trying to think of besides that. I can't really think of if we had any house rules.
Her house was you can't snake. Mario
Can't
Kart.
snake. Yeah, well,
You.
none of my friends do
No.
that because they're not jerks.
No, snaking does not let you win at all.
It
Adam,
clearly does.
prove it to me wrong. Remember?
Okay,
Adam beat me
No,
while I was
I
snaking.
proved that snaking can't quite beat 3
Exactly.
blue shells. Okay, I mean that's not doesn't mean
Adam, you
anything.
still won, and I was snaking.
I still
That
won because
means
that
snaking
third
doesn't
person
mean
that was with
anything.
us got blue shell, blue shell, blue shell. Like I'm pretty sure you can't snake through that.
Yeah, but
That's all that proves.
Come on.
Yeah. So besides the whole Mario Kart. Actually, the funny thing is, we did say like don't do the stupid bullshit jump off the left of Rainbow Road and skip. People did it anyway, so like.
Everybody don't do that. We're all doing it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I would just race. I just made it. Whenever they picked that, I knew I wasn't gonna win, but I'd make a point of just racing normally. And some of them were bad enough that they'd miss the first 2 times, so I'd still be able to like pass where they would have been anyway. It's pretty. It kind of worked out. Very satisfying.
You ever had a reverse house rule thing? Like everybody only used Rainbow Road,
Oh,
and no
all the
one could
time.
make it, so
Oh, yeah.
everybody would drive to that same point and jump off anyway.
Yeah. All the
So that would be the race.
We do that all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
It'd be like
yeah.
the whole, everyone GoldenEye, turbo mode, crouch only, slappers only, or throwing knives only. Seriously, I guess there's not a video of it online, but it's so because again they didn't put in a crouch walk animation, so you just glide on your knees. It's the best, and everyone's just like throwing knives, missing everywhere. You throw at someone, you miss, hit someone else. You're like, I meant to do it. It's really good.
So stupid.
House rules.
Natalie, your favorite house rules?
I never made house rules because it was all one for all. You had to kill each other. If you lost, it's because you're just not good enough. It was just a tough.
Mad because bad.
Yeah, Mike.
Get
When
good
I'm not.
scrubs.
When you play games with me, it's to the death.
There's rules.
No,
Daniel, you're
there's
gonna
no
have to
rules with me.
explain
Rule is there's no
V,
rules.
man.
Rules.
It's V. I'm sorry.
What's that guy's name? I know. Oh,
Ainsley
Harriott.
Harriott.
Ainsley
What are
Harriott.
my house rules?
Ew.
Natalie, that's not very
I'm
sad.
under lame. I didn't really have a good house rule. It was just more so that if you keep winning, you have to give it up, as opposed
Yeah,
to
well, I mean,
going
that's-
through the circle.
In
Yeah.
a Sonic
Yeah.
Adventure, no Amy.
Oh, well, yeah, I never played Sonic Adventure, but the one time I did, I was like, we're not doing this Amy thing anymore. I
Yeah.
know.
Don't use Amy.
I don't even play this game, and I know that's garbage.
I don't know.
Everyone had like their super special move when they get enough rings. Other people would freeze you for maybe up to 20 seconds. Amy was just like, boop, 30 seconds, you're frozen. Literally just flat out better than everyone else in the game.
That's what I heard.
Dark Souls.
Aww,
To be fair, I've never played Sonic, so I don't know if that's true. Don't
No,
crucify
he's doing
me.
the controller at the wall.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Pose. Curl up in the ball with a tear puddle on your face and a hole in the wall.
Well, that's just a blue tarp on the ground. You know.
Oh my bad.
You and your tarp, man.
Come on, tell me The Last of Us Blood didn't look like red tarps. on the ground.
Yeah, it did.
It was just like when people bleed out on the ground, it's like a perfect circle on the ground.
Yeah.
So it just looks like a red tarp draped over the ground.
Yeah,
underneath
I
their
did,
corpse.
yeah.
It's the best.
Next gen circle tarp.
Next gen circle tarp
Hooked up.
technology. The technology just isn't there yet. Also, the client's coded as a minion, so we can't quite do it.
All right, everybody. So thank you for listening. Please make sure again to answer this week's question of the week. What is your favorite stage in a game? Or contribute to if you had any silly house rules at
House rules or like fun game modes you made up. Those are always good
crouch
too.
only.
Crouch.
Ride knees.
Don't knock it till you try it. It's the best.
I forgot I had one. Playing Super Smash Bros. Upside Down. There you go.
That's not a house rule.
That was a fancy little thing I made. See, Adam changed it up a bit.
Like
A game mode
custom
that I made.
game mode.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
like
You play upside down.
homemade
it's
game
fun.
mode.
That's.
It's what? It's gone. Destroy. It's like my Mario game.
So you're
I
saying
didn't play this Mario game with you. That's all them. Snaking through.
no,
I don't know.
no, the
Baby Park.
The baby park.
I don't play Mario games. It's a donut
Picture the most
one.
picture the
And
most
he's the
boring
one who
course
hates
you can
every level you
imagine.
name.
Picture the
Why-
most
No,
boring
you
course
like
you can
that.
imagine. Now imagine it's blue and pink.
Did you
all
not
right?
just spend
That's
the
Baby
last
Park.
20 minutes saying you hate the baby part?
I do.
Yes.
I'm saying picture the most boring course you can imagine.
Yeah.
So why are you mad at me? It's his theory.
Because you started it. Now go.
I don't even know what Baby Park is.
Hey, exactly. No,
Thank
don't
you, everybody,
talk.
for listening.
Yes.
Here's
Thank
Baby
you.
Park. This is it. Looks like this.
Now I get the flack.
Thank you very much for listening. This is the end of the NGC Squared. Go on. I did your job.